Hello, and welcome to our Dishonored TTRPG in the Empire, episode 10. With me today, I have the entire cast. And today, to do our recap, we have the honor of Umbra doing it. Take it away.
Well, thank you so kindly, Mr. Bamboy. No, but so last session we started. What was it at the sanctuary? I forget what it's called. The college had some minor stuff going on there. Recovered my broken arm before we made our way into the city. Fought through the carts. You know that whole stuff. The point we get to afterward was fighting the Fomorian in the main factory floor, which was this big drag out brawl. Lily heroically saved Ambrose from being stomped on. Uh, and we learned that the music boxes are really effective against these things. What else? After defeating the Fomorian, we helped evacuate as many people as we could before the entire facility collapsed and exploded, and the size of a nuclear bomb. Where we learned that there's something going on with these robots that causes like little dark soul things to pop out of them when they explode, and they cause a lot of damage. We made our way back to what was it? The sanctuary, the college.
Mhm.
I recovered my broken arm. uh Shit. We investigated some of the stuff we got a hold of. It was like a picture, a silvergraph, right?
Yeah, well, a photo. It would definitely starting as a silver graph, then move over to paper.
Gotcha. Uh where we Lily had a little bit of an experience, a travel through memories that turned out to be a travel through time, and then she suddenly appeared in the picture alongside what is the main cast of antagonists that we are dealing with. And I think that's everything of consequence, right?
Yeah, there's more details, but they would have to go back and watch the episode to get everything. Everyone's
Yeah.
reactions, the pog pool scene with the gods, really
Oh,
peak
yep.
media.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Cool scene. Yep.
but yeah, that was it. Thank you, Umbra.
Yep.
Everyone will get a willpower from his recapping.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, then we pick up in the sanctuary. You had all just done your shopping for this mission. You had hit the loyalist shop, and I think we ended basically right before you guys deployed. Uh, what would be brought to you, perhaps somewhat surprising, is about 9 Gristalian Navymen would walk up to the sanctuary, walk up to the Winddown University, and be led in through the massive Elderwood walls. And this is surprising because you couldn't imagine 9 men getting through the city. I mean, it was pretty tough for you guys. And these guys are clearly just Marines, but they bring word that apparently most of Vigo's forces have withdrawn from the streets and are now massing around the control tower, a structure seemingly put up overnight, on top of, well, more like breaking through, the previous Lord King and Queen's keep, the Mountain Keep, which now acts as a broadcasting tower for his nefarious means. It stands a good couple stories above any other building in the city, and you can see it from the university out in the distance on a nearby mountain that Winddown is built around. Because he's retracted most of his forces to fortify his position there, the Gristalian fleet has been able to land, and they are beginning to organize a military front. What this means, as for you all, is that when you decide to march to the control tower, you will have an army behind you.
Hmm. That'll be
Then,
interesting.
let's just to put everybody in a scene. Let's say you're all out in the courtyard. Dawn's with you, a couple of students that notice the walls parting as these Gristalian men move in. No one of name. It's not the admiral's not with them, but it would be some like lieutenant's captain is here to inform you everything I just said. You're all standing there on the like bright stone pavement outside the front hall. Dawn seems excited that the Crystallians are here, and her and the lieutenant start talking about how they can and when they should start moving people from the sanctuary to the Crystallian fleet to evacuate them. It seems like the word of Gristal actually touching down, an organized army has brought some hope to the people of the university. What do you all do?
Anybody have anything they want to do before I say what I want to do? Also, 5, you're muted, by the way.
Can't think
I
of
know.
anything specific. Ambrose would probably just be, preparing to head out any moment. Just
Molly,
getting
you got
ready, doing
anything?
what he's got to do.
Yeah, pretty much the same. I've done everything.
No,
Okay.
I think I'm set. Yeah, I think
Alright,
I'm set.
I think we're all set here, Bamboy.
All right.
Um,
Then
Game time,
some hours would pass, but eventually you would mobilize. And being a part of a military unit, you're actually given proper orders of where you're expected to be. It's suggestions. As you kind of operate a little bit parallel to the military fleet and far above their rank, they are just going to walk the fuck up. And they're hoping that with the artillery of their navy fleet offshore and their great numbers, that they will be able to penetrate the perimeter of the control tower. And the admiral would very much suggest that you take that opportunity to infiltrate. That it may be impossible to stop all of his army, but that our army can at least string them up, tie them up long enough to where you can get in.
Alright.
Sounds like a plan.
Then, with that, the camera shifts to that evening. The sun is just starting to go down. It looks over the smoldering ruins of Winddown as this quiet calm before the storm begins to set in. No longer can the Fomorians be seen marching around, trains going in and out. It is dead quiet, much like the dead populace. But, piercing the night, we see a red flare shoot up into the sky. And as we follow the flare back to where it was shot, we see in one of the main streets of Winddown, there is an army of hundreds of men, adorned with different instruments of armor and warfare, and signaled by the flare, they pick up into a battle cry, and they begin to charge towards the control tower. To the side of them, we see on a nearby roof is the party, waiting for the main force to make its play. And so they begin approaching. And immediately, the tower begins to react. Artillery shells are the first thing that come down. You can hear the long, screeching whine of a falling object before a horrible explosion that kicks up bricks and men alike. In response to this, the massive army begins to disperse, begins to surround the half of the circle that can be surrounded around the control point, the other half leading to a mountain. It begins to progress. They meet the enemy army quickly, but it's almost as if the Winddown constables, they were not ready for a militant marine force, and without any effort to non-lethally incapacitate them, they are cut down and shortchanged. What stalls up the military, the Crystallian Navy, is when the Reapers and the Fomorians make themselves known, each of them capable of destroying vast swaths of men in an instant. The sounds of gunfire echo out in this place, so looped over itself, so muffled and mixed that sound almost like automatic gunfire when everyone down there has an individual single-shot pistol. It only takes mere minutes for the battle to escalate to a full frontal conflict, where the line between armies is made and is being fought over. In this time, it seems like everyone is very distracted. You can see about maybe a half mile in front of you, but narratively speaking, you could close it very easily, is the massive wall surrounding the control tower. You can see on that wall is where the artillery cannons are. You can see about 4 of them firing in simultaneous motion, blowing to shit your army. And then, rising from behind the wall, an apparatus that maybe you've heard Ptolemy talk about. It seems like some massive... How would I describe it for someone that doesn't know what the fuck it is? Some massive pod made out of canvas and fabric, reinforced with bars of steel that wrap around its cylindrical kind of oval shape. And hanging below it, attached by chains, is what almost looks like a ship. It has a kind of smooth bottom to it. It has a flat deck to the top. But it's not in the water, it's in the sky. It's a fucking Zeppelin. The flying machine. And similarly,
Oh, crazy.
it begins blasting the army to hell, and they don't seem ready to fight back against this thing. All of their gunfire seems to be bouncing off the reinforced shell of this flying machine, and it is clear
Was it
without
made out of
anybody
lead?
in. It's made out of metal. It could be lead. It's clear that without anybody having to tell you, the army is not going to make it. They might survive if they retreat, but there's no way they can overwhelm this force unless you help. So, does the party decide to go through them, abandoning them to their fate, or stick around long enough to help?
What does the party say? Because I know what my answer is.
You're all on a roof. Let's
mean-
just do this in character. You're all on a roof. You're overseeing this battle. You just saw the Led Zeppelin come up.
They get me one of those.
If you ask
But,
Ambrose real nicely, he'll build you one. Or not Ambrose.
You're right.
Shit.
You're also right. He has the money for it. Anyway,
Um,
I assume that's gonna be a lot more of a problem. We don't take it out now.
How are we gonna reach it from down here?
well,
No, good question.
Ambrose, what do you think?
We have
Mm,
Bamboy. Is this somewhat close to building height,
Yes.
or is it
If you
way above?
were in combat with it, when you roll initiative, you start a long distance from both the targets, both of the gun installation and the flying machine.
well,
Okay, is this something we have to climb up a building then?
If you're on top of a building, I put you in medium distance, but that's as high as you can go. You're going to have to figure out how to fly or figure out how to get up to it.
Oh,
if we
You
could,
can also just shoot at medium.
yeah, if we could sabotage it, that'd be the ideal opportunity.
Could we
Who
use the
absorbs the lily?
guns? Could we use the guns on the emplacement to fucking?
If you did up max damage to the gun installation and disabled them, I would let someone with a proper roll try and utilize one of them. Yes.
I don't know.
Hmm.
It would. All we have to do is hit that balloon that's holding it up. That's only made of steel, which could probably repel gunfire, but probably not an artillery shell.
Well,
Only made of steel.
Well, if we
it
could,
is
if we can
possible for me
confirm,
to get us up there, but I don't have much of a propulsion system. More so as
Hmm,
I can kind of just reduce our weight, at the very least.
if we can confirm a vital strike against it, it would probably be in our best interest to take it out while we could. But we'd have to be sure before we do anything.
Mm,
Wonder if there's a way we can tell if like a good shot would take that thing down, or if it's too reinforced.
I have a rope arrow. We would have to time
Mhm.
us getting onto the rope because it's moving and it's not going to stop moving.
How fast can it be, though? It's a Zeppelin.
It's not terribly fast. If it's not
Okay.
moving horizontally, it seems like it's moving a little bit, but not so much to classify it as like moving a short distance left or right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I agree
Well,
with Molly. We should infiltrate rather than try and blow it out of the sky. I think it
How-
just play more to our strengths.
well, how out of the way is it? Is the question we know.
It's right above your army. It's basically if there was a straight line between you and the control tower, it'd be right in there.
Okay. What if it's basically a straight line then? If we can get on it, then I don't see why we wouldn't want to.
Hmm. Maybe we should try to write it up to get to the top. I'm just
But then
saying,
we-
there's a lot of staircases.
But then we'd be leaving the soldiers to deal with the gun emplacements themselves.
I guess we could crash into the castle, but I don't think the Mordlarian, the Mordlin people are not gonna like that. But
They won't know it was us.
It
What
doesn't
do you
seem
mean?
to move terribly fast either. I'm afraid the force of collision would not be very quick if we did go that route.
It'll
But
at least
if
get
we
us on
could
the
get
gun
onto it,
emplacements.
we could take out what we need to, and we can use it as a straight path to the castle, perhaps.
Plus, with
Or
its
the
armaments,
spire.
we could take out the gun installation as well.
I am
yeah.
not one to use siege weaponry. I must admit I've never been trained in that, but perhaps one of you would be better suited for that job.
I could probably figure it out. It's not my first time around guns.
Bamboy, remind me again what we're currently in we're in a train car, right?
No, you're on top of a
No.
roof.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we're on a roof.
dang!
Well,
I
how
thought we
were
were
you doing
moving.
in that train car? We're already on the roof, waiting for you.
Nah, I thought we were moving. Not gonna lie.
Nah, we're like
Alright.
we're like Batmaning over the war right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So first step, getting on.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I have a way. It's just a matter of everyone else.
I need at
Like,
least a
could you
rope
get all of
for
us on?
structure.
That was the thing.
Exactly.
Excuse
I
me,
know
how
I
do
have
you have a
one
way?
thing.
Do you fly?
It's called a
What's your
grappling
mask?
hook. It's only.
You don't have the bird one.
It's just. I have a grappling hook. I can just. If we're on a roof, I'd have enough range to just grapple up to it from underneath, and then I could just latch on like normal.
Oh, okay. But you flew.
No, I do not. I cannot fly.
Oh, that sucks. I have to rewrite some songs. Anyways,
Well,
let's go. She Molly will take out the rope arrow for everybody else could use.
Okay. Let me
Uh,
consider. I will.
if
It's a
it,
stealth game. I guess I'll let you guys try to stealth. I want to make it really fucking hard because there's a lot of people to see you, but they're also really distracted. So, and also getting onto it and starting the initiative on the airship would be so fucking good for you guys. So you guys can try, but it's gonna be tough.
okay.
So dexterity plus stealth from everybody.
Okay.
Dead.
I would make it difficulty 7. There's a bunch of them, but they're super distracted, so it's gonna be 6. But I'm gonna call for 7 successes.
Is this
Uh,
a new mission? Did
Yes,
we
new
get
mission.
any stuff back, or
Yeah, it's a new mission. You got to
what do we
start
get
from
back?
your normal resources for starting a new mission,
Okay.
and you got to start your mission from your home base.
Well, I'm just asking because I'm not sure about focus, because I know the rules is written or the regeneration's a bit different. But I'm not sure
Oh yeah, rules are written as
what
it
the
says
sort.
every day
dude, look
that
at
you
that!
sleep, but
Yeah.
between missions, you presumably you have slept. I mean, I don't think
Holy shit!
I think it's been like 3 days in Wind Down. You guys haven't slept, but don't worry about it.
All right, just have to double check for the focus mainly.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
should at the very least willpower so I don't botch. But it's definitely not a success.
I'm gonna grapple up.
I
so
got
can-
5.
Just trying to get rid of the ones, man. There we go. 2 successes.
This
Okay.
is.
Nice.
I think we're all having a rough start.
Now, what's
Yeah,
going
did you-
on here, boys?
Get them out now. Get them out now.
What do you mean? Immediately using the
Uh,
one willpower I got from doing that terrible recap?
this is not gonna
Yeah.
be good.
Your willpower goes back to top if you haven't already, Umbra. Between every mission, you get all your
Oh, I
focus
already
back and
did
your will.
that. I
Okay,
already
cool.
did that much.
+3.
At least I didn't botch. Sole reason I used willpower,
Mhm.
not to get that crit fail.
Ambrose is gone. He disappeared.
Yeah, Ambrose. Ambrose is the only one I knew I could make it without a
23.
problem.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Well, we can just let
11,
Ambrose handle it. He'll handle the whole
15.
Zeppelin.
The whole
I mean,
Zeppelin.
he is the knight.
Okay.
Well,
Liz, I will offer you a messy success. Because you got 6. It's going to still cost your arrow. You'll use your arrow. No one else will be able to use it. But you'll get up there. However, you'll be spotted.
Okay.
As-
Well,
Hmm. Are we gonna have to split the party for this?
Nah, I can get us up there. It's just gonna be
Sure.
weird. Yeah, it's gonna
yeah,
take a
but we're
minute.
gonna be spotted. That's the thing. It's not gonna be a stealth. At least in the Zeppelin.
I mean, once we're past the guns, like, the hard part is just the people on it. And they're probably not expecting to be boarded.
Emma, do you mind if I activate an
Maybe.
ability before it? You roll initiative.
It's fine, yeah. Anybody can do that.
Perfect.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
can't
be
do anything
activating.
else, so I guess so.
Signalist?
I can't do anything. I don't really have anything to do this, like to approve
Yeah.
this. So I guess I'm gonna take the mystic success.
Okay. The only other option I can give you is that you don't use your arrow. You teleport, because you totally can. I'll do damage to you, if you'd rather that deal.
Do I get my willpower back?
No, because that was still for the stealth. You tried to succeed.
No. Mm. So no one else would be able to use my rope?
Yeah, one option is that you deploy the rope and you get up it. No one else will be able to use it because they did not stealth to where you were, and they'll start their turn not on the Zeppelin. They'll start on ground floor, and not discover and not hidden. The other option is that you teleport. You don't ever use the arrow. You just teleport up there, and I will do damage to you. In both of these circumstances, you won't start stealthed, but it's basically you choosing: would you rather take damage or lose your rope arrow?
Damn it. I guess I'll take the damage.
Okay, you'll take 1 unsoakable lethal damage as you want to teleport up there. And you basically teleported too close to a gun as it was firing off, and you get blasted by the concussive energy that you were not prepared for. As this huge, like 50 millimeter anti-tank gun just blasts off, and there's like this cloud of smoke and steam that the crew are working by that totally like throws you off your stealth and exposes you, and it made fucking rings your ears too. But you're up there.
Yeah.
Littleman, like you said, you slink from rooftop to rooftop like a glider on reality, a shadow in their midst, moving through the smallest space and across the vastest distance as everyone is fighting and shouting. You use the periodic sounds of explosions to mask your movement until eventually you are underneath the this lead zeppelin, close enough to where you imagine. This is just in my head. You like roll your shoulder as if it's like winding up, and then you throw the arm, and it just goes and goes and goes and goes until it sticks to the bottom of the Led Zeppelin, and you yeet yourself up until eventually you also stick to the bottom of the Zeppelin. You are stealth, and no one knows you're there.
Whew. I am the Zeppelin.
Then with that, everyone roll initiative. On the deck
Yeah,
of the
but
Zeppelin,
actually-
everyone.
I would like to do something before initiative starts.
What is it?
I want to activate Storm Aura.
You're fast, okay? Sure.
So I'm going to do Storm Aura, and I'm going to go with Water. Gains me a short distance flying speed.
Mhm.
Range attacks have -2 successes against me. I have the expertise of Water World. The world around me in a medium range acts like it's underwater physically.
Mhm.
So creatures of my choice in range suffer -2 successes to physical rolls, and my electric attacks gain +2 damage dice. Finally, the most important part to all of this is that objects act as if they're underwater.
Yeah.
That's all I needed.
Okay.
Oh God. Lily's gonna throw up at this. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I guess Bamboy would have to determine if that means Lily would just gain the fly speed as well.
She can gain the swim speed. It's not the fly speed. It's whereas Volcan can kind of control where he's going. Lily has to very pointedly and effortfully swim. But yeah, she can fly. Unfortunately, that won't be enough to get you to the Led Zeppelin before combat starts. But if you want to keep working at it during combat, you can use your movement to get closer. Everyone,
That's a
roll
plan.
initiative.
Okie doke.
That's Dex and Athletics, right?
Dex wits.
Wits. That's it. I never remember.
Weird champ.
I did it. Holy shit! I gave these stat blocks social and mental instead of actual attributes.
What is going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Only state that one.
I should go over my merits real quick just to remind myself.
Jesus Christ. We are
Dude, 3 2s in a row.
suffering.
What is happening?
I think
I
this
activated
is,
the chaos orb of unluckiness.
Clearly.
this is gonna be a very rough session, I could tell.
Just be gamer.
Yeah, just be gamer, totally.
You all got 2.
Yeah,
Except for Liz, who got 6.
I have 4
Yeah.
decks.
That is what's going to determine it.
I'm already up there, you guys. I'm already ahead. I'm one initiative above, before you guys. You know.
Yeah.
Listen,
check to
I'm
see.
just chilling on the
Yeah.
bottom of the Zeppelin right now. No one knows I'm here.
Molly screams in agony as she's being stabbed.
Yeah, I have 4 decks and 6 wits.
I have 7 decks.
How much dex does? Well, yeah, that's what I figured. And how much does Lily have?
She has 5 Dex and 3 Wits.
Okay. Whoops, wrong number.
So yeah, everybody has more Dex than me, confirmed.
I thought you said you had 5 dex.
Or more initiative than me, confirmed. Sorry.
All right, that's initiative. What are you guys are starting stealth, so I cannot target Ambrose. Sad. But the first thing that's going to go is gun installation. In response to this wonderful and amazing magic being cast on the battlefield, 2 massive 50mm anti-tank guns pivot around and focus on the epicenter of this strange magical aura and blow it to hell. I want to target Volcan.
You have -2 successes to this since it's a ranged
I
attack.
have -2 successes to hit you, and oh no, I'm not within melee of you or medium of you. Okay, so that's all I have to worry about. I thought I had to deal with the other problem too, because it's a really good debuff. They're going to use, I think at this range. Did you want to How are you going to start at long? Yeah, at long range, they don't know exactly what's going on down there. So instead of shooting the gun, they're going to. You can see. You really wouldn't see it, but a very small black figure besides the gun. And you hear the sound of a caliber of gun firing off that's much larger than most of the ones you're hearing. I'm gonna try and shoot you with a sniper.
Bruh.
Is it +1 difficulty to block?
My
All right.
God.
What is going on?
69.
One sec.
Beautiful
Yeah,
triple one.
You need to willpower that 5.
I know. Give me a sec. It's been a minute, so I'm looking over my stuff.
The fucking Fallout New Vegas Ranger on the Vegas sign, like whipping out the anti-material rifle and just blowing away the fiend.
Unironically.
I think I have my expertise on here, so that's I do.
It's like target
So one of those ones is a success.
Okay.
I still have to roll willpower nonetheless. Kill me.
Ain't that a bitch?
All right, let me count again. Also 7.
Okay. Okay. First shot. The first shot of combat. It's not supposed to hit. You hear the like zipping for half a second as you throw yourself to hit the dirt, to grab some cover and to slide behind a solid wall. As there's like this zip and then clack as the bricks below you, about 4 of them, shatter and dust kicks up from them as something just buried itself into the ground where you were just standing.
What the hell? I just got here.
Let the record show that if Bamboy was shooting me, he'd blow a willpower and 3 overdrive.
It may be a little man.
I just want the jury to know what would happen.
Well, he has
how
to
many
against
actions
you.
this fucker? No, where the first guy. What the fuck? Right. Gimmicks. This is a really gimmicky, weird tactical fight if you choose to. So there's weird, goofy things that are in this. Like, first of all, 2 stab blocks. They act funny and they react funnier. And after that, Lily,
I'm listening.
they're going to. That'd be a shit thing, and they don't need to do that to you. No, they're going to try and slow you down.
Is that right?
Where the fuck is it?
They gonna throw a net over me, Bamboy?
Well, I would do that. Trying to think, because I have things I have to play into each other with each other's stat blocks. They're going to release the bombing run. You can see as the cannons have been moved into position, they're going to fire upon you. Both of them almost in the same moment. Fire a bombing shell, and it threatens to blow up the house that you're standing besides. This is +1 difficulty to dodge.
Well, I really don't have much choice but to dodge.
Yeah,
Can't really block at a fucking artillery shell, you know?
it'd be pretty tough.
So I don't think I have anything that adds to dodge, do I?
Holy shit.
Jesus. What the hell?
Yeah, should I even bother rolling?
You can try. You can also get a double crit, but I'm sitting at 13.
You know what? Fuck it. May as well. Nope, not even close. We could just
Move
we
on.
could just call that.
Sure. Then move on
I have
to
one.
soaking.
I have 1 success.
Yeah, that's not going to cut it.
All right, how bad is it? How bad did you kill me this
It's
time?
it's lethal damage. We'll see.
I soak lethal.
Pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Stop.
I know damn well you're ignoring that one, Bamboy. That's the best part.
It's 9.
See, 2 soak dice, 1 soak mod. Oh, I had a dodge mod, but that wouldn't have affected anything.
Yeah,
Family,
not too
did you
much.
recode the bot or something? What the hell?
I did. I activated. Listen. I activated Vigo's Chaos Orb. All right, he has a complete mastery over time, space, and entropy.
This
Jesus.
attack is difficulty 6, and he ignores at least 1 in the roll.
I think this is rigged. I want my money back.
All right. What was the soak again?
Difficulty 7, and it's stamina plus your armor.
Stamina plus
Good
my
luck.
armor.
Good luck,
Mhm.
buddy.
Okay. Unless I get some crits, this is gonna go.
It's gonna hurt a lot.
poorly. I soaked 1 damage.
You may want to throw willpower on that.
Yeah, probably.
What is,
3 ones.
what is going on?
3 ones. 3 ones.
That gives
She
you
got rid
success.
of a 1.
One.
Well, I think.
There
Yeah,
we
it's another
go.
success.
Was that 2 more successes?
Okay, so 3 successes.
3 successes. You reduce the damage down to 6 lethal. That still hurts a lot. That is any other person wouldn't be able to survive that. You just got like if this was D-Day, you'd be the guy looking around for your arm.
Yeah, I think we should solve this problem pretty quickly there, fellas.
The house
That's
you're
so
taking
funny.
care, or the house you were taking cover by, blows the fuck up as you and a half dozen Gristalian men just like go soaring, and not all of them pick themselves back up.
No. If she loses her arm, she can pick it up though. That's the funny part.
One of my arms, not the other one.
Well, I mean, like the robotic one flies off, you can pick it back up. You'll be
You pick
fine.
it up, you pick it back up, you click it back in place.
All right. You know what? You 3 go for the goddamn Zeppelin. I'm destroying that gun emplacement.
It's personal.
Oh,
Screw that
okay.
We haven't
That
even
much.
I got
seen
personal.
the Zeppelin's turn. We don't know what they're capable of.
Yeah, it is now the Led Zeppelin, and I got their fucking turns mixed.
Yeah, I
Whoops.
noticed that. I thought the gun installation had like a special thing where they always went first, and that's why they were there.
No, I just
But
dumb little man.
you just fucking fucked it
Okay,
up.
I
It's
guess we're
okay.
switching
It's
it.
okay because they're back to back, so it doesn't matter. I'll fix it next turn. But now it's the
I
flying
saw it was
machine
like
turn.
it went 5 gun installation and 8 Led Zeppelin. I was like, interesting.
That's weird.
What a weird ability that gun installation has.
Yeah.
All right, so flying machine, the Led Zeppelin. Let me see. Do I have anything specifically
don't
that
know I'm
targets people
here.
on my deck? First thing you can tell, Molly, it is not so well armored on the deck. Like the actual hull is very armored. The balloon is very armored. Like the little bits in the deck that you wouldn't be able to see from the ground, really not armored. While you're on the Led Zeppelin, it cannot soak your attacks.
Okay, it's like if I'm in it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
there
Yeah,
are various
totally.
crew running about. They're like not so much soldiers. These are like engineers. They have funny little goggles and hearing protection, hard hats, and they're running around with like multi tools. If you guys have ever seen Guns of Icarus, in like the steampunk like men that work on those zeppelins, they're like smacking the shit out of guns with wrenches, and it seems to be doing something. Technology, you don't quite get it, but the guns are shooting, so
Technology.
technology, and they're
Yeah.
going to. Uh,
Did you say Wally?
Wally.
Bunch of fucking nerds. I feel bad
It's my
fighting these
people.
nerds.
I can't even commiserate with these people. I have to go destroy gun emplacement.
I know if
These-
you're up here, you could have just been like, I could have done this better.
The steampunk fucking bomb lords, they must be insane because you can see her like one like jump away from you as soon as you show up as you're like recoiling back from the concussion, and he like all like barely is able to pick himself up as he's moving forward, more like running on all fours than actually managing to get to his feet. And he shouts something, probably in response to you. You can hardly hear it as it's just ringing in your ears. As like two other engineers say something back to him, and they look over at you. And then you can see that the gun they're operating begins with like a tick 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 as the gears are moving, slowly revolve over to look at you, who is literally 10 feet away. And you can see down the massive barrel of this gun. You can see something slid into the back of it, and then like looking away all at once from the mechanism, they fire it, and a big puff of steam comes out. And I'm gonna try and shoot you with an anti-tank gun on my
Wow.
deck.
Hope you miss and shoot yourself, you bastard.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If this
So
does
because
splash
this is
damage,
on my
it has-
deck,
Sorry.
okay, it's not fucking super low difficulty because you're not on the ground. It's your level with me, so I have normal difficulty. That's 6.
Difficulty 6, huh? Interesting.
As you're shooting Molly, what will you do?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm sorry, my computer decided to shut down.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that was not normal.
That's concerning, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I heard a nerd was running on his 4 legs, and that was it.
Yeah, as one of the engineers, like scurrying away from you, unable to get back to his feet before he gets to his men, and the 3 engineers manning one of the guns, though, just blowing the army to hell, slowly rotates with like the click 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 as the gears are catching until it's focused down at you, and it's totally one of those moments where it's like Molly's like grabbing at her ears, and the moment you look up, there's like this massive Looney Tunes gun barrel like pointing straight down at you.
Oh Lord.
And it fires. I got 6 to hit. It's up to you to dodge or block.
Oh. Okay. I should probably dodge.
Mhm.
Probably be very smart. I don't think it's a good idea to stand in front of this. Yeah. Right? Yeah, I got that right. Okay. Fuck.
Oh my god. A curse is set
Goodbye,
beautiful.
on
everybody.
ye.
It is beautiful.
It's nice
isn't it?
knowing you guys.
We're gonna have a party
This was-
wipe.
This was the curse that she was trying to warn you about.
What is that? 4
Yeah.
This is the
successes?
curse.
That's unlucky. Holy shit.
Mm,
I don't think
Five-
I could do that outside my
5.
turn.
Okay, you're going to get hit. It's not going to do as much damage as a massive anti-tank gun should, thankfully.
Pussy. Load the incendiary rounds. You won't. Do aggravated. You won't.
Hold
Good
up.
idea,
Give me a
Littleman.
moment. Give me a moment
Oh,
because
yeah?
I everything. Well, my computer turned off, so everything's gone. I don't
Oh,
have my
yeah, you
sheet
got
out.
other stuff. In fact, I can recognize something that you didn't add. You have a +2 mod from your armor,
Yep.
which will put
Do
you over the
I?
top. Yeah, the telescopic steel scale that Lily engineered gives you a +2 modifier to your dodge.
Mhm. Which I also forgot, but would not have saved me anyway.
It's a +2 modifier. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, 5, 6, 7. Does that make a difference?
Yes, it does. That means that you succeed. and the shell goes soaring straight past you, and there's like slow motion moment we see as Molly's able to duck aside, and the shell goes like past your head and your above your shoulder, just like soaring, spinning, creating this like distortion in the air as it goes straight through, skids off the deck, thankfully doesn't explode, and then goes soaring ass over end like until it falls as a bomb on some poor fuck's house.
Oh,
Fucking idiots! They're shooting. They're inside.
yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah, they look at each other
Yeah.
and like you can see like they have goggles. They have like really big eyes. You can't really see the eyes behind the goggles, so they kind of just look a little goofy with the goggles on and like look amongst each other. They do these three stooges, and the one just says, "I don't think that's going to work." You fire the flare, and someone else whips out a flare and just shoots it, seemingly messaging someone else. After that, the camera flies.
Hmm.
What do you do that? Yeah, so that's what they're going to do. The camera flies to another point lower down the deck where they're not aware that someone is on the deck with them, and they are seemingly operating like these three engineers, all uniform, operating some kind of catapult. Not a trebuchet, not to be confused with. It is absolutely a catapult, and there is a big oil barrel loaded into it. Which one of them like looks over to them and is like, "All right, you ready to launch?" Like, "Ready to launch." And he goes to light it, and he like throws himself away from the oil barrel, and then the catapult yeets the oil barrel. And as it does that, seemingly like three other catapults, all also ready for the mark, throw the oil barrel onto the ground. They're going to drop a fire line. What does this do? It is going to create a short distance fire line in front of Volcan and Lily.
Ooh.
Okay, so question for you, Bamboy.
Mhm.
How does that interact with Waterworld?
Not very well. They don't expect you to fly. You can just fly over it.
All right.
Yeah, Volcan can fly over it.
Yeah.
Lily,
If Lily
just
wants
jump.
to if Lily wants to fly, she'll have to spend an action swimming.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's not
I've
a
got-
very good fly in combat, but out of combat you could do this. It'll just take you a while, but like whatever.
I've got an idea. So, but yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean I can't do it until my turn. But you know.
It's a good point. The fire line drops, inhibiting your progress forward. That is the end of my turn. After that, it is Molly.
She dusts off the smolder off of her shoulder, almost being fucking hit. And well, this is going to be fucking rough. Um,
I remember we have to consider chaos before we do anything, guys.
yeah, I can't exactly just shoot them in the face. That would be not very good. And then Ambrose coming in, and Molly's like, self-defense.
I have it on good
Uh,
authority. This was self-defense.
We non-lethally crashed a blimp, guys. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. We non-lethally do that. Well, let's see. Well, I could shoot him in the foot, right? That just hurts them.
Yeah, you can totally
I
shoot
could,
them non-lethally.
I could
Yeah, you
shoot
can.
him. I could shoot him in the butt.
Mhm.
All right.
Blow off their toes, but yeah, they won't be dead.
We got to make a
Exactly.
market for clockwork prosthetics.
Exactly.
I'm giving you business. Okay. I don't remember if this make a difference, honestly. I don't think damage change. Oh, it does change actually a little bit. Fuck it. Whatever. The bow.
Are you going to use the mag bow, or are you going to use the traditional bow?
Do I have another bow now, or something like that
I
happened,
think
right?
you bought a prototype mag bow from the shop.
Oh yeah. What's stats for those? I don't think I wrote that one down.
I think it's identical to your traditional bow, except that it shreds 3, and it's loud, so it makes an explosion sound. It might be one
It
less
just
difficulty. I don't
adds
know.
shred.
I'm pretty sure it just gives +3 shred. Yeah.
It gives me better difficulty.
It might. It's worth checking.
Yeah, I'm trying to get weapons, range weapons. Um, what was it called? Mag-
The tall boy magbo.
Here you go, tall boy. Here it is. Let's see. Right. It is at a better difficulty. But I don't know. The difficulty doesn't really change because mine is already at 4, so it doesn't go any
Mhm.
further.
Yeah.
So it just gives me the shred. All right, cool. Let's see. I think the damage is different. Yeah, it is. Okay. Mm. Oh. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh wait, dex. Okay, fuck. I thought it was strength. I thought it was a
That's
strength
the
fucking
thing.
roll.
Yeah.
It says it's slash
Yeah, you can
dex.
use
I
either.
didn't fucking see that. I thought
Mhm.
it was just strength. I was like, oh fuck. Well, there goes that roll.
Yeah, if it was strength, it wouldn't work. That would be hard for anybody, any archer.
Well, historically speaking.
Yeah, well, actually, realistically speaking, archery uses more strength and dexterity in the first place, so it makes more sense that bow skill with strength.
Ah, no.
Well, that's why they're like that.
Oh,
It looks like it's 5 against 3.
no. Well,
Up to you.
Kind of unlucky.
the 1, 2,
That's more successes. Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6.
That'll do it. They go to like jump off the gun installation and like run into one of the cabins, or run to go and like alert the others and maybe get backup or I don't know anti-crew weaponry. And as they do so, I like to imagine you shoot up the gun barrel, like where the blast just came from you for you. You send a magbow bolt up there, and these like glow at the tip with this strange kind of wisping cyan energy. It's whale oil. Uh,
Hmm.
and you shoot the whale oil arrow straight up the cannon, and it hits the back of it, and there's like this dink and an explosion that comes out from the barrel and from behind the barrel as the entire fucking gun blows up.
Hell yeah.
So,
The
yeah.
fucking ammunition chain fires.
Go ahead and roll damage. As they will be caught in the blast as they're trying to run away.
Damn.
Very nice.
12? 12.
The +3 is that the shred.
Yeah.
Shred is it reduces their soak, so it's a more on my end. It's not something you add.
Oh. Okay. So
Mhm.
my bad. Remove that 3. So fucking 9?
9.
Yeah, 9, and their soak goes down by 3. Let me just calibrate. All right. There is a spur of hope from the army as they see the zeppelin seemingly explode from something they can't discern at their distance. After that, it is Ambrose.
Ambrose.
Now, wouldn't it be funny if I just skipped my turn and stayed hidden under here?
It would
Bruh.
be.
Wouldn't that just be hilarious?
Maybe you should take
The
out those
DPS refuses to fight.
Nah, it'd be funny if I just said I hide. You know what I'm saying? Cunning action type shit. You know what I'm saying? I guess if I must.
We know this is a
Oh,
burden on you,
no.
little man, to be the only damage dealer.
Listen, if I must, I will do what I must. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You can either attack the crew, Littleman, or you can attack the Zeppelin itself.
Which was it?
The hole at the bottom and let them fall through.
We fucking Looney Tunes carve out a hole underneath them.
Yeah,
But I carve the
exactly.
hole out
Hear
and
them?
everything other than the hole falls around it.
The whole Zeppelin goes down.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
whole
whole
Zeppelin goes down and
falls.
there's one circle. Let me think here. I have one on me. I am hidden, so I wouldn't need to. Okay. What's the difference between attacking the Zeppelin or the crew?
I assume
That's
nothing.
feelings.
I'm looking at my
No, it
mechanics, and
doesn't.
I'm like, I can't tell if they're supposed to be this way, but I'm gonna rule it this way because it's a fucking Zeppelin. The Zeppelin can't react against you.
Interesting.
But it probably has a shit more health than the crew.
Do the crew have their own health pool?
Nope, same pool.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Well, there you
Is
go.
that the only difference? That just if I
Yeah.
attack the Zeppelin, I just auto hit?
Pretty much you auto hit and they don't soak. If you try to attack the crew, I give them a really really shitty dodge roll.
Fair enough.
The whole point of this conflict was supposed to be once you're up on the Zeppelin, you can kind of just tear it apart.
I mean, I'm thinking, and I don't know. Bamboy's trying to pull some shit and be like, "Well, the Zeppelin's crashing into
Well,
your own army now because you guys attacked
Oh
the
no!
Zeppelin."
would he be able to attack because he's holding on to his rope, or like
Or
he's
Oh,
brother in
supposed
Ambrose,
one
to
tour.
attack?
I just grappled up here. I don't need to.
Ambrose is
I'm already up
he's
here.
sticky.
I
He
have
has spider
I have
sticks,
the
so when he
Emily
lifts up
grapple,
there.
so it like pulls me up instantly.
My brother
Gotcha.
in the Empire. Would you like to lower a ladder for your other brothers?
Unfortunately, that's just not very PogChamp, so I'm gonna have to
Oh.
attack instead.
Rapunzel, let down your
I
hair.
think I'm just gonna. I'm attacking from stealth anyway, so there's no fucking way in hell they stop me. I'm gonna attack the
Yeah.
crew just because
Go ahead and sure
something
thing.
tells me I don't want the Zeppelin to crash into the city below.
Okay.
At least
What I
Ambrose
like to
wouldn't, so
imagine,
it'd make more sense he'd go to take out the people manning it.
is like because you're gonna hit, you're gonna auto hit, and you're gonna do automatic damage. So just roll damage.
I'm gonna
Because
spend
your
a
stealth.
focus to assassin strike, as very
Yep.
rarely do I get a stealth attack where I don't have to sudden strike as well.
Yeah, now's the time. And I like to imagine is like three men are like running down the length of the Zeppelin, trying to get over to where Molly was. They're now holding like pistols. From over the side comes these like two long dark tendrils like wrap around their face. And there's like a quick like as like their muffled screams echo out, and then they just like disappear from over the side. And then the third one like turns around, spins around, and is like, guys, lads. And behind him there is just this rising shadow, this darkness. As the head comes up, you can see like the long reflective beak of the mask, or actually, you're in Corvo's mask. You would see the grim expression of a metal mask, just as it seems like the Morlaean crewman like notices something behind him. He goes to turn around. It snaps. It cuts to the next scene.
And then
Go ahead and roll damage, Littleman.
3, so that brings it up to 14. And then the 15 because I'm stealth, so I get 1 more damage, I think. I don't think we changed that. No, we did not. Then, so I'm at 15, and I'm assassin striking. That brings it up to 18, I believe. Yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything.
Yeah.
The attack implies a 2 bleed. Okay. I'm gonna
Bara,
reduce their dexterity.
you might want to move your mic a little bit farther from your mouth.
Sorry, I was dealing with a minor medical emergency.
Oh, dang,
no.
dog.
I'm fine. It's just Some bleeding, nothing unusual.
Yeesh.
I'm gonna reduce their dexterity by 1 because I'm gonna assume those guns use dex to shoot.
Yeah, probably.
That's my best assumption, at least.
Actually, little, they're stamina shooters.
They
Okay,
have to pull really hard on the trigger.
that's all right. I'm not in vengeance, so it's only a plus. Okay. Alrighty then. So I'm also gonna apply a 2-dot bleed. So let me put this in effects and tracking first. Unless they're immune to bleed.
No,
I did not hear a no.
not immune to any conditions.
Nice. Alright, their dex goes down by 1. They get a bleed. I believe that's all Assassin Strike does.
They are
outside of a
literally
little
just
more damage.
dudes.
Alrighty. And let me roll damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So 26 with 7 soak pierce, I believe. And since they have
Very
no
nice.
soak, go ahead and calculate how.
Oh
however
yeah, I
you
guess
calculate
that's
that.
how it would work, wouldn't it? I guess I'm fucking shit.
Yeah. So calculate however you calculate that on your end.
Did it?
26 lethal base, 7 soak
Mhm.
pierce. As
Of course.
Ambrose fucking like goop monsters onto the deck, and then he starts pulling the Emily where he's just like tearing through them.
Yeah, and they are very clearly not even wanting to fight you. Like after the first couple men, they just start running. They just start running the fuck away and seem to be intent on trying to kite you around the Zeppelin. You don't take kindly to the thought, so you continue to like grab them. I imagine there's like a guy that's running away. There's like this tendril that wraps around his leg, and we see him like as he like falls forward onto his chin, it's just like loud like clack. And then like he starts like getting pulled back, and he like digs his nails into the wooden floor. He's like, no.
Be long enough.
Molly, you can also see Ambrose now on the scene.
Yes, I reveal myself. I am here.
Now
Took
it
you
is
long
Lily's
enough.
turn.
Woo. The barely held together with a hope and a prayer Lily. Like you see her, she's got some noticeable cuts, maybe a missing chunk of flesh on one of her arms. And she's gonna try and swim over the fire using Volcan's little thing.
Okay. You don't need to roll for it.
Okay.
I was considering Dex Athletics, but I don't even know what DC I'd put it at. So you're just able to blow your action. It sucks because you have to do that, and you're able to get above the fire, deal with the smoke, deal with the latent rising heat, but go up far enough. And it is such a strange feeling to swim through air. It's probably not something that you initially realize you can do until you start feeling the viscosity of the air around you. Maybe like as you throw yourself, you see as like you move through air as if it's water, and that gives you the bright idea. And experimenting a little bit, you realize that you can push yourself up, and so this fire line will mean nothing. You get around it. You are now a medium distance away from both the wall and the gunship. Or excuse me, not the gunship, not yet, just the wall.
Just the wall.
The gunship is basically above the wall. So once you get to the wall, you'll be a long distance from the gunship, and then or medium distance from the gunship.
How far is
My
he
bad.
from the installation?
Medium distance.
Okay.
And then that's my entire
Ap-
action. So now, yeah.
Yeah. After that, it is Volcan's turn.
Great. Okay. I'm doing this shit. I move up a short distance.
Mhm. Yep.
Pretty much just using the Kraken's grasp to propel myself.
Are you trying to get closer to the wall or the gunship?
I mean,
If you could back
how
me up
about-
on the emplacement, that would really help.
I mean, so is there a difference between the wall and the gun installation?
When you're flying, you can just make distance towards the gun installation. If you want to make distance toward the gunship, while you're flying, you can just head beeline straight to the gunship. You don't have to play the like getting underneath it game, like someone who's walking would. And it would probably also put you in medium. It would also probably put you close to the wall as well.
Okay.
So
yeah,
no, not much of
I'll
a difference at all.
All right, I'm just going to the ship then.
Your medium distance from
Cool,
both
because like there's a
the
lead
ship and
zeppelin.
wall.
There's three things, right? There's the lead zeppelin,
Mhm.
the gun installation, and then the wall.
Yeah, the gun installation is on top of the wall.
Oh, okay, got it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm going up, and then I'm going to use rock pillar to send debris into the air to help just us get up there faster, I guess. To sort of grab onto.
Interesting. You're not actually trying to hit anything with your rock wall?
I mean, hey, if I do damage in the process, I wouldn't mind it, but I don't know if you'll
If
let me
you-
do both of these things. You get me?
If your improvised climbing up your rock pillar would be a bitch. It would be an action every degree of movement. It would be 3 actions to get up it. It would be really hard to get to the gunship using a rock pillar. Do you mean trying to get up to the wall?
So here's my idea: is I'm already in the air. I can
Yeah.
hit like a car on the ground into pieces, and send that flying upwards, and I can just like, walk up like debris or jump off it.
You don't need debris to do it. You can just fly.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. But like,
It wouldn't be
would
much
be
mechanical
faster, I
benefit.
thought. No, okay,
There wouldn't. No, not in this circumstance.
all right. I'll just rock pillar the installation then.
Okay. The installation cannot react to this kind of attack.
Great. Give me a minute.
Rocks form underneath it midair and pale into it.
Straight up. Motherfucker has 0 reactions. It's just sitting there. It's using its range and the hope that you will focus on the flying machine.
Yeah, naturally.
Fortunately, one of us is not focusing on the flying machine,
Here's my damage.
but conversely, it's the most injured of us.
My damage again is wits plus petrification level, correct?
I think so. Something like that. I'm not certain.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm about the DM.
I don't know shit. I didn't make this system.
I'd double check because I know petrification might have some lower damage mods than other powers because they're SEC tree.
All right, yeah, okay. Rock pillar wits plus petrification. On hit, deal wits plus half petrification level.
Yeah.
We rounded up, so that's 3. So that's gonna be 9d10. Okay. Let me check if I have anything that's adding to this. I think my Kraken's Grasp might. No, Kraken's Grasp is not quite yet. I could have sworn there was something else here, but I guess not.
Kraken's Grasp gives you a mod if you're trying to petrify them. Lets you petrify them at distance. I think that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah, probably. And I might as well Power Surge to give me +4 successes.
Sure. Adds to damage as well.
Yeah.
There it is. That's what I've been waiting for.
The turn of the tide, I guess.
14 damage.
Fantastic.
God damn.
A massive deformity in the stone wall emerges at the simple command of
Real
Volcan. The
5. I think half your petrification is the modifier, not dice,
Oh,
is that how he added it?
for the
Yeah,
calculations.
it's mod.
Yeah, because I was wondering why you only had a +4. So you've max petrification, I think.
I
I
do.
believe 3 of those
So,
dice
it's
would just become
the last
modifier.
3
Yes.
are modifier. Doesn't change anything.
Yes,
Yeah.
but for future reference.
Thank you.
One of the artillery guns is pushed off into its side, pushed over, as the pillar erupts from under it, and a series of the crewmen jump off away from it as fast as they can, screaming what the fuck has just happened.
Yeah, unfortunately, we had the power of gods and anime on our side, so sucks to suck. It's
Well,
fine.
you
Yeah.
know what it is, gentlemen, eh? Don't fucking shoot me. Hate being shot.
He's shot. After that, it is the Led Zeppelin. And reading these guys, getting into the groove of them, I realize now how I intended for them to shoot. The Led Zeppelin bombs the fuck out of anybody that's not on it, and the gun installation obliterates the fuck out of anybody that is on it. Brilliant. I fucked it up on the first round.
So they're gonna shoot their own blimp?
Yeah,
What a bunch of weirdos.
I know, right? So for them, that fire line did not do anything to stop you guys. They're going to fire up the Cindy, yo. You can see as like this weird dissonant sound begins to emanate from the inside of the Zeppelin, and Molly and Ambrose are the first two to hear it. Molly, you recognize the horrible screech of the music box.
I almost
What's up, bud?
forgot.
No.
It's probably too late to declare the help action for Lily, isn't it?
Yes,
Dang. Okay.
next time.
Oh well.
They activate chaos mechanics.
Ah.
Everyone roll maximum willpower. Speakers come out from it. They be like protrude out from it, like almost like a transformer. You don't know how that much speaker would be able to hide in that little of wall, and they begin to amplify. You hear the buzz of someone jacking in the speaker really fast and too hard, as then the speaker begins to emanate the horrible music box sounds.
Oh, what difficulty is this?
Is this a magic
Base of
effect?
6. This is
Right.
both a mental and a mystical effect.
Oh, a mental?
Oh.
Let me look at something real quick.
Everyone gets -1 difficulty due to Molly's true faith. This is a mystical effect. It's magic trying to affect you.
Thanks to Ambrose's noble nerves as well, any ally who can see and hear me gets -1 difficulty to the roll, thanks to my noble nerves.
That is just Molly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and that means me and Molly get -2 difficulty
Yeah, I'm still at 3.
because we are right next to each other on the deck.
And here it comes, little man. Here comes the actual willpower expenditure.
You?
Is this a? Okay, let me see.
How dare you, Bamboy? How dare you spend willpower on a willpower attack?
So that be a success.
I'm rolling social plus technology, motherfucker.
Yeah, still though.
Should be.
believe.
That should be.
You're
Because I'm a-
forcing us
because I'm-
to willpower, Bamboy.
You can't willpower is the beautiful part.
No, I mean you're forcing us to roll willpower because we can't willpower.
Exactly.
Right.
It's an
You bastard.
unfair game. We
Okay.
live in war. War never changes.
All right, so 1, 2. So all right. I got a question, Bamboy. Would this
Yeah.
count as a fear or intimidation effect?
Let me look. No. This would not be fear intimidation. This is music box siphoning. It's trying to hit at your focus and your willpower.
That's weird, champ, Bamboy.
It's not like it's scaring you. When you see a music box, it's not like, oh my
That's
god,
weird, champ.
I want to die. It's like, wow, get the fuck out of here, grenade.
Okay. In that case,
Then you shoot them in the feet and they fall over and fucking kick the shit out of
You nerds.
them.
I'm going to use my lucky trinket to re-roll that 1.
Ooh, was that it, little man? Was that the lucky trinket coming in clutch?
That brings me up to 11.
All right, I got 6. Anybody with less than 6 loses 2 willpower and 2 focus.
I'm happy
Oh,
with my
nice.
decision.
Bad boy.
What a brutal thing to put on a willpower roll. What a fucking Bauer move.
Pretty
Yeah,
fucked
it's,
up. TBH.
it's pretty fucked up.
It's a nasty box. What can I tell you?
It
It's
is.
pretty nasty.
It's like the Mad
you have
Max
one of those,
music
Liz?
car.
I got one of them. Got one of these bad boys.
Can you counter with it, maybe? Give it a
No.
willpower focus attack?
No, sadly,
You
no.
cannot battle of the
not.
bands yet. That'd be a cool feature, though. After that, I can't afford to use all hands on deck. I need to try and blow the fuck out of Volcan.
Hmm.
Ooh, I
Gotta
know what they
aim
want to
for
do. This
that
will be
guy.
perfect.
Gotta aim for that
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
Look
yeah.
at him.
Fuck
You
'em
see,
up.
there's this one guy at the very tip of the ship. I don't know what the fuck that part's called. And they're on some like big ass. You would all recognize a harpoon gun. It's very common on whaling ships. They all have one. They're fucking huge. They're magnificent. The backbone of the whaling industry is this massive harpoon gun. A little weird to see it on a flying machine. It shoots Volcan, and you can hear as like the ching 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 as all the chain gets taken off from the spool. As this massive, sized for a whale harpoon goes soaring straight to the like crackling point in the sky, the storm lord that's commanding the earth and sky as we speak. Midas. Fuck, you're not on the ground. Fuck, this one was so easy if you were on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just a normal attack then, and I do not have my difficulty 4.
Fanboy's so
In fact,
excited
I have-
to fuck Volcan, and then realizes he wrote something to stop him from fucking Volcan.
Yeah, that's how,
He
that's how it works.
sabotaged himself.
I said that's how it works. That's how
So
stat
it's
blocks
kind
work.
it's kind of funny how he's actually swimming upwards and then he's being harpooned.
Yeah, a little bit. Like the Kraken's grasp is essentially doing the same thing that octopuses do to swim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Firearm, strength firearm, whatever you say, bud.
The red squid.
I think it's strength firearms just to fuck little man who I knew was going to lower my dex.
Well,
you
if you
son
have
of
to
a
cheat,
bitch.
I understand, Bamboy. You can be a dirty little cheater.
Okay, Bamboy, tell
Not
me.
all of
You-
us can play fair.
Any higher difficulty to block, or what am I looking
I
at?
really wish there was, but no, that's why I haven't said anything yet. It would be if you were on the ground, I'd have -2 difficulty to hit you.
Oh, fucking
Well, you know what, Bamboy? I'll do you one better. I'm gonna born leader the ship.
Why? What? Wait, no,
Bruh.
actually.
I'm gonna
You can't
let you hit. I'm gonna let you get one. You
We're blowing at the willpower.
Ambrose is like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Shoot that bastard!
I got a 9.
And then he lives and you're like, Volcan, you're here.
Glad it's really bad.
Made it.
Fucking bastard.
Because it's a range attack and I have a negative mod. It goes
Right.
soaring straight by you as it
Well,
gets
it's a
enveloped by
block,
this tree.
right? So,
If you want to.
yeah, well, that's the plan. I'm blocking it. So,
Sure.
I essentially grab it with Kraken's grasp and just barely push it out of my way.
Sure thing. You're able to knock it out, and as soon as it soars past you, you can see it's a very long reaction. The chain at the anchor point connected to the ship is disconnected, and about 10 seconds later, the chain where you are goes slack and falls.
Ah,
Yeah, they thought about that. They knew.
those fucking bastards. Why even
Volcan
have
tries
a
to
chain at
pull
all?
a Zeppelin.
Well, no, I was
After that.
hoping they would pull me up.
If they hit, they would have. After that, it's the gun installation.
You
I'm
should
going
have
to
gotten hit, Volcan. You could have got a shortcut.
I'm going to. The thing to do would be do that, and then force him to do that, thereby saving me. Or what he'll do is he'll choose not to do that because he'll be like, "I'm gonna do it, Bamboy. You got nothing," and then I probably still won't hit, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Dude, the self-doubt is crazy.
All right,
Bamboy's his
Ambrose.
own worst enemy.
So-called Ambrose, self-proclaimed royal protector. One guy from the wall whips out this strange like pistol device with a scope, way too long of a barrel on a pistol. Just honestly, make it into a rifle. What the fuck are you doing? And they scope you in, and then there's like this sound of like compressed air rather than like a gunshot that emanates from it. And zipping through the night sky is this small little projectile with some fuzz on the back of it. This is hard to block. This is -2 successes to dodge or block.
So no matter what I do, -2 successes.
Yes.
Okay.
You can also just hit. You take it if you just hit it. There's no minus if you just don't dodge or
No.
block.
No, Bamboy. I
Take
know
no
better.
damage. This has to be a perfect no damage run.
Well, let's see here then. What would be better? Trapping. Okay. Well, this would
Where do
be...
my 10s go? I need them back.
I'm glad you
Here
don't have
goes,
any
baby.
anymore.
That'd be a lower difficulty as well. How do you block?
Bamboy, willpower. Willpower, Bamboy.
I know. I know what to do. I'm gonna do an anime
you're
fucking
right.
moment. I'll block. Then
Five.
Bamboy's
How
gonna
could you
say some
betray me?
bullshit like, "Well,
Five.
since you blocked,
Since you blocked, it actually hits anyway.
it's not gonna fuck me, right? Like it just doesn't matter what I do.
I'm
like,
shooting you with a pretty normal dart, little man. It's up to you what you think happens.
Yeah, I'll block. I can block then.
Little, it's a fucking trank dart.
That's beautiful.
Go to sleep.
Bamboy would sooner. This is the one thing of poison that Bamboy is saying.
You
So
gotta block it.
That's what this
One
is.
thing of poison.
That's what this is. This is the one source of poison Bamboy's gonna put in his whole game, and the only reason it's here is because he knows that he
I
doesn't
have to
use
be able to say it.
poison.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
one time I'll be like, remember that time, little man, where you blocked the poison?
-2. Yep, -2. So after the -2, 18 to block.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just getting ice cream.
Mhm.
Bamboy,
I got eight.
cannot believe you willpowered on a roll with no ones. What were you thinking?
It
Something
was.
tells
Listen, I
me
ignored a one.
18's more than 8, Bamboy. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a lot more. You're able to block it out of the air, and with your rapid reflexes, you fucking straight up block the projectile. There's like a ting as it goes flying, like a ass over end, until eventually it falls onto the deck. It sticks itself in. You can
It's
see
like
looking
spinning
down in
until
it.
it stabs into the wooden floor.
Absolutely. And you can see at the bottom of it, there's like this like fuzz, the trank dart fuzz, and there's like this small blinking light attached to it.
Mm.
That's supposed to be a blinking light. Were they trying to put whale oil in my blood?
And then the next thing that happens, I'm gonna shoot you with a sniper.
Bamboy's like, I really want to fuck Volcan. Let's shoot Ambrose 2 times in a row. Like, Bamboy will say he wants to fuck Volcan, and like, God damn it, you're not on the floor. I only have difficulty 7 to hit you. And then he goes
Little
to
man, the
Ambrose
thing
and he's
is-
like, all right, here's the fucking insta-kill explosive poison dart, and I'm going to follow up with a Giga Sniper Blast as well.
The thing is, you already naturally counter everything I make. For instance, the sniper is +1 difficulty to block. You're going to counter that by not blocking.
Just, nothing stopping you from shooting Volcan twice in a row.
I'm considering it because I forgot. Did I use my other action on the Led Zeppelin? I shot him with the fucking Krakens. What
Oh,
else did I do on the Led Zeppelin?
I think you...
You shot a Volcan.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Shot
shot
a
a
Volcan.
Volcan with the harpoon.
What else did I do?
That.
I don't think I spent my second action. In fact, I'm going to go back after this turn and fucking spend another action.
Okay. If we're both going down, then I guess it's fine.
So you can rest on your turn, so you won't let me?
Yes.
As long as someone else suffers with me, I'm a happy camper.
Bruh, fuck you. Die alone. Get
No!
off.
Bamboy double hits me, knowing full well I have no soak to defend myself. Yeah, fucking. All I'm saying, Molly hasn't been shot once. All I'm saying. Ambrose is like complaining on the deck, like, you all fucking shoot me. Wow, okay, it's all just got a royal protector, isn't it?
This is Gristalian racism.
Well, you're gonna hit Bamboy because I only have one reaction. So
Yeah,
same.
They will try and zip through you with. Let me make sure my mod's right. It's a
look
sniper
what
shot.
you-
You're like looking down at the dart and you're thinking like, what the fuck were they trying to do to me? And in that one moment, the sniper takes the opportunity. It's a +4. Okay, here we go.
What kind of damage is this?
Lethal. Just a sniper.
Okay. 10, luckily. Thank fucking Christ.
Got 7.
Lethal?
Lethal.
Let's get
Yeah,
rid
but
of
don't you think you want to willpower that?
No.
A little bit, but I've already blown a willpower on Littleman. It would be unfair to do it again.
Yeah, totally unfair.
All I'm saying.
I've already got him good. I don't need to keep blowing shit.
All I'm saying. Bamboy only ever does this to me.
It's almost like you power build or something a little bit.
Listen, I didn't power build. Everyone.
I blew up Lily as fast as I could. All right, I blew him up.
And I'm the one who can die and it not be a
Okay,
problem.
so that's a success. It doesn't change anything else. Base difficulty 7 because it's lethal damage. That'd be 4. I think that is going to be 5 soak. Through the grace of the gods.
The 50 caliber bullet zips through the soft part of your midsection as you hear the gunshot before the bullet comes out, and you instinctually react, like twisting your body to offer a slight profile. And the bullet zips through you, right. And if you would have been standing where you were to begin with, it would have gone straight through your chest. But thankfully, there's a spurting of blood against the hull and the cabin behind you, but you do not feel an overwhelming pain that forces you to your knees.
Ambrose puts his
More
hand
like
to his side as he is profusely bleeding due to his condition, as that is 1/4 of my HP.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Not built
After
for
that,
taking hits.
no, you're not. After that, it's the Led Zeppelin. They're going to spend their last action. Oh, I used chaos mechanics. I hit you all with the
Yes.
fucking music box. Okay,
That's
no,
right.
it's not their turn.
It's fine. Bamboy will hit someone else with the double action one day.
Yeah.
Someday.
After that, it is Molly's turn.
Hey, just in time.
Mhm.
Nice.
Came back.
Ambrose
Yeah.
just got shot by a sniper. It seems like the gun installation has focused fire onto the people on the Zeppelin, whereas the Zeppelin seems to be completely unable to defend itself while you're on it, and is, while being attacked by you, choosing to attack the people on the ground.
Well, pretty counterproductive there. But
Yeah,
technically
really banking on that
speaking,
flying
they're
thing.
doing their job. So, oh, this is no good. Fuck. How far are those cannons? Or those weapons, whatever
From
fucking
you,
weapons
it
they're
would be a
called.
medium distance.
Medium. Well, if Ambrose is terrorizing the crew, I suppose I could probably shoot some shots at some of those guns.
Yeah.
Shall
Turn them
use.
into slag, Molly.
If you choose to target the guns, they cannot dodge. You hit. They are mounted
Alright.
guns to a wall. They cannot react.
They can only be ticked into different positions.
Fair enough.
Hey, Bamboy.
Yeah.
The specific mechanic says for the Led Zeppelin, it has lower difficulty against things on the ground, right?
Yeah. So it's not applying to you. You're not on the
Right.
ground.
And the gun installation says specifically for things on the Zeppelin, right?
No. It just has
No?
abilities that can target the Zeppelin. Like the sniper can target one thing without blowing everything else up around it. So I figured that's probably why I put the sniper there, to kill the shit out of Ambrose when he jumped onto the Zeppelin.
Okay.
Not very impressive. 6.
Just get a quick headshot
Well,
on Volcan one day.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Then we'll see who's laughing. Then we'll see which one of us are laughing. That's all I'm saying.
6 damage and a great deal of shred as a grenade arrow flies down, soaring with like this streak of cyan energy as it strikes into the gun installation, and the gun gets enveloped by this whale oil explosion and partially damaged. As the crew, one crew gets completely blasted away from it and is getting dragged away by 2 other crewmen. Another one rolls up to see if they can try and salvage the gun, get it to work, and they're having a hard time. You almost completely shredded its soak, though.
Oh, right on.
Nice.
I think I took a step to the left and end my turn.
Sure thing.
Slide to the left.
After that, it is Ambrose. You pull back your hand. It is covered in the red, deep thickness of blood. It hurts.
I know I could just stealth and then no one could target me.
No, you can't.
I have the shadow.
Unless you blow the thing where it's like you can stealth in combat. Yeah, it's the only circumstance.
But like, if I just jump and
You're in
disappear
combat at
into
this
the
point.
world below, you
You'd
know
have
what I'm saying?
you'd have to use the thing. I mean, yeah, it's totally justifiable. You'd have to use the ability.
Pretty gay.
Like
Also,
you
if
said,
you
Littleman, at
jump,
some
you're just
point I'm
gonna
going to
get
have to
caught
just
in the
tell you
water.
guys that you can't stealth at a certain
I
point. I was
don't want to
considering it at the
die,
beginning.
Bamboy, if you're shooting
Little
me twice
man,
with
it's-
sniper rifles.
Consider what you can do. Put up a ward, activate your fucking pog stance, or like
I can't activate
Just-
my POG stance. It's not the start of initiative, and the
You can
POG
do it as
stance
an action.
doesn't help me with.
it lets you generate another reaction.
But it's really expensive.
Yeah, but you have the tools to deal with it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well.
But Bamboy, it's a collector's item.
This is real combat, boys. I'm fucking soft mouthing you. This is this isn't even a hard one. The one after this is going to be way fucking harder. But yeah, real combat. You guys have plenty of tools, plenty of power.
Mhm.
I know you guys can do this, but they're going to keep trying to fuck you.
I get that.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably action do. I don't have.
It's worth slowing down and consider what to be done. This is my attempts at making something that can actually encourage and make useful tactical gameplay. Seeing as everything has a weakness or two, and there's two things on the battlefield.
Yeah. What are you thinking right now, Little?
Well, it's a matter of if he just attacks me twice again, I'm kind of fuckered. I got lucky with my last soak roll. If it wasn't for that 10, I would be like at less than half. But the 10 like saved my ass. So
It did.
so I can't afford to take another hit like that. Especially since he didn't get the best damage roll. So if he did get like a good damage roll, I'd be way more fucked.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get me to the ship, I can help action your soak roll.
Can you do that? Can you help action a
I
soak
think
roll?
I can help action whatever the
you
fuck
got
I
the
want.
genius thing. Yeah, it'd give you a stamina, which might not be too good. I think it's like 3 or 4, but yeah, you could.
It's 4 dice.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I never thought you could help action a soak roll. Interesting.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but for this circumstance, I'll allow it. Because like I guess he could just like try and pull you out of the way or like stand in front of you. Like there are ways to narratively describe it, so I guess we can work with it. But you're right, it's a little weird because it's like your inner fortitude.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. I guess that's a good way to look at it.
I am a fucking genius, so I can do whatever the
Yeah,
fuck I want.
Since it's an ability he'd be using, he has to get in a melee to do it. I would allow it. Or short or something. I don't know how far you have to get to him.
Let me check.
Bro.
Doesn't specify range.
That's some quirked up sauce right there. I'll have to throw a range on that later.
Probably for the best. It's no more than short,
Yeah, I mean, it'd be weird because like
and even short's a
either
lot.
melee or short. Short is like it's a little bit too good like Born Leader. I think I'd make it melee because it's like you have to literally be helping them whatever they're doing. Like it's a
That's
difference
fair.
between like telling them what to do, that's Born Leader, and then like actually like getting down and dirty with it with your hands.
Yeah, that's fair. Little fucking grapple hook, grapple or what the fuck? Jesus, kill me. Take me to the ship.
I don't think it's physically possible.
Best you could try to do is use your lashing tendril because I think you can manipulate
That
objects.
requires an expertise to grapple people.
You don't have that one?
No, I have
Oh,
the one that lets
gotcha.
me manipulate objects with precision.
I didn't realize there's two different expertises. Yeah, you're right then.
Yeah, one of the expertises is you can grapple someone to you.
Mhm.
Bamboy does do that again.
Come on, beam him up. Beam him up, Scotty.
I'd have 5 soak dice. Based on my current health, I'd be playing real fucking risky. But also, if I stop attacking, as bad as it sounds, the majority of our DPS gone.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
thing
it's
will live
you're needed
even
to tear up.
longer.
You're definitely needed to tear up the Led Zeppelin. An option maybe that you haven't considered. You can just drink a potion.
That too.
I don't have
You could
as
just do
many. I
that.
don't have that many potions, big boy.
Yeah, not
I
too
can
many.
give you. I can
I
give you
have
a potion. Just
one
drink a fucking
healing
potion.
I have
Mhm.
one, I think, health elixir for the whole mission, which with the
I
odds
have
he does it
3. I can
again.
spot you one, little man, as soon as we're done here. I know
Yeah.
I'm popping one as soon as I'm done here.
Clearly, put down the portable Tesla coil and run. Let them deal with it.
I think I have to attack.
Yeah.
There was a better
Hope you
position
kill it
I'd
before it
take
kills you.
but I'll have to just attack, unfortunately. Nowhere I can take cover. Let me look at my thing. Oof. Okay. So we'll just use the base pierce. Okay. Yeah, I'll just attack the yep.
The Led Zeppelin, sure thing. Just starting to tear at its internals. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alrighty. $18 lethal, 3 pierce.
Very, very nice. 3 pierce. So we're talking more like 21 damage. Okay. There is the sound of an explosion from the ship as you cut through something that it very much didn't like you cutting through. It like lists to a side for a second as you can see like some crewmen almost like lose their feet and slide, having to catch themselves on the rail. Then, after that, it is Lily's turn.
All right. I'm medium distance from the emplacement, right?
Yes, because you would have moved. Yeah, you swam on your last turn. You were over the firewall, and you are medium distance from the wall.
You could probably
How
just
far is-
shoot from where you are now.
I probably could, but I also want to know how far is throwing distance? Short?
Short, yeah.
Shit. Okay, yeah. Then Can I move and shoot, or is that 2 separate
Yeah,
actions?
movement is a free action.
Okay, then yeah. As I'm moving towards the wall, I'll take aim at that dart motherfucker who I saw. Who, when I heard the cough of air, I'm like, "There's no way they're using a fucking dart gun out here. How desperate are they?"
Yeah. It would have been really good if it hit.
I'm sure it would have been, but I'll take aim at that dart motherfucker.
Sure thing. Go ahead and let me look. They have 0 reactions. They cannot help themselves. So go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, damage? Sweet.
Mhm.
Before I do that, I have to roll my chance die,
Of course.
which is like required. It gets 1 additional
That's a
damage.
positive.
And I only have 2 resource charges, so I'll save those for later. But let's see. 4.
I just want you to know my help action also comes with +2 successes.
I did.
For
Forgot
the
about that. Yeah.
I did 10 damage, lethal.
10 damage. Are you counting your modifier?
Yeah.
It's the modifier's extra successes, not dice.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. It says damage dex +4.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
+4 is the modifier. It'd be dex as dice and then +4 as straight successes. It doesn't really
Oh,
explain that in the small note, but that's how it's calculated.
I got you.
We are rusty.
Yeah, we are.
It's like some mystical force that everyone forgets how damage works every week. I don't know what it is. It's like oh, it's like
So I think that would
a
be 9
parasite.
damage because you have a +1 mod due to your chance dice. Because you would take off the
Yeah.
last 4 dice and then put on a +4 mod, then a +1 mod as
Yeah.
well. So 9. All right, you want to describe how you dome them?
So as Lily is charging across the battlefield and she notices this dart fucker, I was like, they are planning something with that. And so she sneaks behind a knocked over Reaper who is struggling to get back up like a turtle, and takes aim and pops him 1 in the dome. Try and take him out of commission.
It flies through the combat, soaring above the many heads and flailing limbs until it catches the fucker straight on the wall. You can see there's like a spurt of darkness that protrudes from his helmet as he stumbles backwards, and the gun falls out of his hand, and he falls presumably behind the wall.
Presumably. Alright. And then that'll, I guess, be my turn as I advance on the wall.
Sure thing. After that, it is Volcan's turn.
Great. I move upwards more so.
Okay.
Let me check the range. Actually, let me check the range on something first. See if I want to do that before moving.
Yeah. So you're a short distance away. Nice.
Yeah, from both targets.
Great. I'm going to rock pillar the installation again.
Sure thing.
I too.
Still has 0 reactions.
Yeah. Let me go find my fucking 6d10 plus 3 from, and then I'm gonna power surge. So 3 becomes 7. Boom. That one's a success.
Nice.
Dealing 13 damage.
13 damage
Nice.
as another cross-secting pillar rises out of the stone brick of the wall. Imagine being these guys. It's like they're running from one stone pillar, and then in front of them, another stone pillar.
Yeah. It doesn't matter, by the way, but they are pinned until they spend an action on their turn to break free.
A massive fucking rock falls down from the tip of the pillar and smashes a guy from underneath it, and his leg is all crunched up underneath. He's screaming for help. Someone get it off him. These 2 guys are trying to push the massive boulder off his leg.
I advance upwards. Oh, and I'm before leaving, before separating with Lily, help action. I'm going to fucking supercharge her gun to make the next shot a fucking railgun shot.
Sure thing.
It does cost a focus to use it as a reaction.
That's fine.
Yeah, no problem for Volcan. You're
Also,
able
what?
to
Sorry?
you're able to help her sight in and calibrate her gun for the next shot she'll make.
Mhm.
Nice.
After that,
So your next shot has 4+4 dex dice and +2 successes.
Nice.
Gotcha.
You're going to hit your next shot, buddy. Don't you fucking
that's really
fret.
good. Next, it's the Led Zeppelin. Really funny to use chaos mechanics again, but I
Where
won't
is
because
he?
that would
He's
just be
here?
cruel. Yeah, the Led Zeppelin. You don't see him? He's like fucking 90 years old on the stage.
Dude,
It's
can I
a
get an
fucking stairway to heaven, yo. Hi, my name is Led
Volcan,
Zeppelin.
literally. Walking that stairway to heaven.
Here's the play, right? But it's so shitty. I can't fucking bet Volcan's not on the ground. Here's the play. I will use Death from Above because it's still technically above you.
Yeah, but I'm not on the ground, Bamboy. Come on.
It shoots you with consecutive. It's like anti-air gun, as it's like a rapid fire and rapid for this world. It's like 2 shots a second, and they're like 10 or more like 20mm explosive shots that are going to like just try and hit you like you're a fucking jet out of the sky.
My
should know
God.
Oh, I just remembered something, Bamboy.
Uh-huh.
What distance am I from the ship, did you say?
You're short. Am I in your aura?
Yes, you're in my aura.
Fantastic. -2 and -2.
Yep.
Yeah, because aircraft, famously something you have to worry about in this setting.
Okay, well I gotta I gotta at least make you dodge.
How much you get?
3,
Okay,
1.
I'm gonna
Got 1.
block.
Okay. Go ahead and block.
I don't think you do it 5. I don't think you got enough.
Yeah, I don't think you did it.
I got an 8, Bamboy.
The
Ah,
bullets
3's
start to
higher than
slow
8, you don't
down.
know?
There's like this strange splashing sound as they get too close to you, and the Kraken's grass just begins like coming up and like flinging them away, the ones that are going to hit you, as they're like slow motion, almost Neo style, coming at you.
Hell,
All right.
yeah, that's awesome.
And then it shoots you with the
one of-
Sky Kraken's might, the harpoon
Yeah,
gun. Boom.
No, you bastard!
It's happening.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
You still have to deal with
Uh,
Water World.
You're right. I do have to get at least 1 success. Actually, and I have a -4, so it's gonna be hard. It was hard on the last one, clearly.
So,
But I believe myself.
you have -2 successes for ranged attacks. You have -2 successes for physical rolls, and my
Physical rolls,
electric attacks gain +2 damage dice. So yeah.
Yeah, -4 to hit you right now. It's that's why this had to be a concentration. It's fucking brutal strong. Do you see this shit?
Yeah, it's fucking great, actually.
I'm
Just getting
slowly
on the
learning
ground.
that he can
Tell
do things
myself.
other than petrify. He's seeing the power. He's seeing the way, Bamboy, of
He's
how
seeing
to
the
fuck
wind
your
scar.
day.
I know, right? Fucking
wind
all it
scar.
took was I just had to force his hand a little bit. Okay, here we go. I got what it takes.
What?
Ooh.
I got 2 successes.
Someone make him fail. Make him fail
I can't.
right now.
I don't
I
have
will
anything to
reward
help you,
five.
buddy.
Any of you
I'll
have a
give
token.
5
You have a token
resource
of fate.
charges to anyone who makes this man fail.
I don't
You
have
have a-
shit, bro.
You have a token of fate. Some of you do that can subtract successes from my rolls.
No.
Dude, come on. It would be so funny.
I
It would
believe he
be
still has
so
his own if
funny,
he wants
little.
to do that.
I think he does.
Let me
Do
look
keep track
here.
of that.
Can use
I'm
to.
pretty sure he.
I think
don't.
someone used
can
theirs,
you use
but I'm
it
not
to
certain.
to remove. I don't.
I believe
the one I
Does it
have
only
lets
say
you add
Lily?
successes.
Oh, it's only add.
Can you use
Oh,
to add 4
good.
successes that any roll you or an ally you can see is making.
Good. There's nothing you can do then.
If you ever use a token
Damn.
on an ally, you both gain a willpower.
We see
nice.
as Volcan standing like the Messiah of the ocean, the one true God. As like the bullets are getting deflected away from him, and like the Kraken's grasp like brings up one of his tendrils to like lift up a cigar into his mouth.
And then it's just like you just see his like the camera's on close up on his face. You see him like jut for a second, and then he slowly
Yeah.
looks down.
there's like a whole ass harpoon going through his midsection, and it's like caught him in the
Yeah.
back.
As I look down, I'm like, well, fuck, that hurts.
Spits up a little blood. Let's see how much it hurt.
I grab onto.
so a lot of-
I pretty much grab onto it to make sure it doesn't hurt too much when they drag my ass back.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bitch. Let's see how much this might just wipe you the fuck out. I might be dragging up a corpse. Never mind.
How
God damn it.
nice! They're bringing you onto
Mm.
the ship. It's a free ride.
6
Willpower,
lethal.
Yeah.
you won't, pussy.
1 sec.
You
What's
won't.
Let me check my soak.
You know he can take it, pussy.
What's the difficulty?
This is lethal, so it'd be base difficulty 7.
Okay.
Little man is rooting for the demise of his allies.
Yeesh.
I want to see the desperation in everyone's
Shut up.
faces.
I'll be willpowering.
Okay. Also worth mentioning, who is the death wards? There should be like 4 or 5 in play.
I never specified, so I don't think I put any up.
All
Fair
right,
enough.
5. So
I
I'm gonna take
respect
1.
that. Okay. Take 1 and you're stuck.
Yes, I forgot to like do anything, so no one has mine.
Yeah, that's probably something we should have done during the initial segment.
Yeah, but you know,
we'll have to wait
it's been a
till
couple
after.
weeks. Yeah, I respect that, fellas. Thank you. Very
I'm
admirable.
honest. I know when I fuck up.
So 1 degree closer every round does that start, and we'll start this one. But next round, it will pull you into melee distance.
Okay.
Currently, you are just stuck like a fish. Okay, that was both of its actions because it had to blow your reaction. Yep. Okay. Next, after that, is the gun installation. Let me see. That wouldn't be necessary. That could be good. I think that is also what they would do. How many health does Lily have left?
5. She has 5 health
Okay.
left.
Fantastic. It's always a good thing you want to hear from your DM.
It sounds like you should probably aim
Yeah.
for Ambrose again.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, he's asking that, and then he's like, "All right, so Ambrose, I'm going to attack
All
you
right.
3 times."
No, you can kill Lily. It's fine. I come back, so I'll just like reappear by my corpse and put my stuff back
Yeah.
on.
He's like the
This
famous
require-
person, you know. He always comes back.
Interesting. Okay, that's what
I
I'll do
am
then.
literally the purple man.
Whenever you
You are the
rise,
man behind the slaughter.
the living tombstone song plays.
No.
It's been so long.
They're going to use gas canister as they load in a special kind of ammo into the remaining guns, and it's more like a hollow, like as these big cylindrical canisters fall into the battlefield. One like smashes into a guy's face, and they open up with like a soda can with its pressurization in it, as like this mist begins to emanate all out of it. Dexterity plus stamina to get away fast enough.
Hey, Bamboy, I got a
One
question for you.
Uh-huh.
Is this poison?
Is it a
Yeah, it would have
mundane
to be. It would have to be poison.
Isn't that fun? Isn't that funny, Lily? I think you have a little something for that.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Is it a
Ah.
mundane poison or is it a special poison?
Yeah, it would be. All these guys are mundane. It's not like this would be a magical poison. They don't have anything like
So
that.
I'm
Vigo
immune
is
to
not.
mundane poison.
Yeah, I think that
Hell.
would be
Fucking yeah.
That's a
And that's
9
both
soul
a-
3, baby.
a failure on my part, and they of course wouldn't know. So all the Crystallians around you are having a hard fucking time. But you, this is good stuff. You've been in fucking saunas that are the worse than this.
You hear
Is that
Lily's
lavender?
voice over the crowd of gunfire and stuff, just like, "Clear the gas! Clear the gas!" Meanwhile,
Men
she's
begin like
running straight
puking
through it.
up and like fucking like rubbing at their eyes or like asphyxiating. They're trying to like pull each other out, and no one dares get closer to the canister. All right,
Yeah.
fuck. Kind
You're welcome.
of
Didn't
blew
even have
my
to react.
kind of blew my fucking bitch. Because the next thing they do is nothing. You can see one guy at the top of it he whips out some long cylindrical tube that seems hollow on the inside, and it has some like weird diodes and like glass vacuum tubes protruding from it that like crackle with this black purple energy, and it seems almost like this internal light inside the barrel begins to charge up, and I spend an action charging this attack. So you know it's going to be good when it fires.
Wonderful.
How can we get him?
That's the end of my turn.
Well, I am
No.
lucky in what's going to come up later, but first let's get through everybody's turn.
Molly, it's your turn.
Ah! Tackle him. No.
You are
All
still
right.
on the
Well,
hook,
who is? We're still dealing with the same shit. Nothing got.
Yeah,
We
same
never got
guys.
rid of anything.
No one's dead
Okay.
yet, but both of them are looking
Yeah.
pretty down bad.
I'm still tearing through the crew on this thing
Important.
to try and stop it from functioning.
non-lethally, of course.
Obviously, if he can help it.
Only Lily's allowed
Guns
to be
are still
lethal
there,
in this-
right?
Yes.
Are they still aiming at the Zeppelin, aka us?
It seems like they're taking periodic shots. You can see, because you asked, I'll tell you. Bazooka Man is aiming right at you.
Oh, the one that's being charged up?
Yeah, the one that's charging his attack because it's so powerful. I had to put another action into it.
Oh
Uh-oh,
no!
Molly. Uh-oh.
I'm sitting duck here. I'm gonna anime teleport behind him. Karate chop
You
him,
could.
Bamboy.
You could teleport behind him, and I wouldn't stop him from being able to attack you, but you would be on top of him.
Yeah.
True
True
gonna
question
blow
is,
himself up.
Yes.
he probably would. He was fucking one of the fuckers was aiming at me while he was in here.
That is true.
Okay. Mayhaps. Or
Mhm.
Bamboy, can I ghostly grab gun?
If you were closer, yeah, you are a medium distance away from it.
I'll move closer. Let's see, what's the distance? I have to be close to
Moving
him?
closer with
Short?
yeah. I'm not certain for ghostly grab.
This from a spectral form?
There's
Yeah.
That's melee. That's melee. You just turn your arms into ghost arms, and you can like grab through solid objects.
I think with your teleport, you can also grab things from a short
Teleport
distance. But I think
object,
it's
my bad. I was looking at
yeah.
the wrong one.
Do you have the
That's
expertise
what I
that
wanted.
lets you grab things that are being held?
Let me look.
Being
I
held?
know there's an
Mine
expertise
is
that specifies
two-handed. I could
against
lift
it.
two-handed things.
Yeah, this bazooka would definitely be two-handed. Okay, what distance is it?
That you can see.
You can tell this is one of the first powers I ever made.
Yeah, that you can
This
see.
might be the first power. Wow, okay.
You fucking got it.
What I'll let you do is I'll make it a short distance, but what it'll take, you can totally move a short distance in your turn, but moving a short distance closer to the wall means falling off the Zeppelin. I will let you fucking like what's the song? What's the meme? Fucking Aerosmith, Dream On. Like drop off the Zeppelin, and while you're in the air falling, I'll let you do this. But then you have to deal with dropping.
Well,
What's up, bud?
Waterworld's up, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue.
She'll still have to try and recover herself, but yeah, that'll help her a lot. Do you want to do that?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be. Suppose I don't know. The thing is moving. I am falling. So I was like, maybe next round, possibly could teleport back because I could go far.
Yeah, you can teleport back to this whenever you want.
Okay. Yeah, it's a very weird move from Molly. She just basically runs off, and as she's like reaching out, she does her magic and she gets the gun. I guess.
I like to imagine it's like you're thinking you're seeing this beam charge up, and it's like it's now or never. It's time to make some stories, as you with a faux confidence that only begins to diminish as you begin to fall, jump from the Zeppelins, And you can teleport whenever you want. You can teleport whenever you want. You're in full control. Forgetting the fact that if you ever teleport, you carry the inertia with you. But that doesn't matter right now because you have other things you have to focus on, and you're getting closer and closer to the wall. And you can see the fucker who like takes a step back as you're like falling towards him, and he doesn't know what you're doing. And you can see that there's like some fear in his expression. Go ahead and roll. Does it specify a roll for the teleporting item?
Wits plus
Wits
Yes.
plus spatial manipulation.
manipulation if a roll is needed.
I will
I'm
use.
assuming that's the max. Or is it the level?
Yeah, that's the level.
Equal to your spatial manipulation level.
What level you have in it?
Oh, okay, in total. Yeah, okay.
I will roll strength plus firearms without their firearms modifier because it's not like this is what they were trained for.
I mean, it'd be a good fairy roll.
Strength, huh? Strengthy boys over
They
here.
have to hold on to their weapon. Yeah. You got to beat
Nah,
6,
he's
and
gonna
remember
do
you can
the like
surge.
keep away
Uh-oh.
thing where he uses Dex and he's just like no, and he like puts it up next to his shoulder like a little brother. No,
See.
you can't have it.
I'm seeing the dice. I'm almost there. 5.
If you surge, then you could make it.
Can I surge? What is that?
Anybody can surge. You spend an extra focus, and you add +3 automatic successes to any power roll, which we've not seen Molly do because Molly doesn't roll power like how Volcan does a lot of the time.
Fair enough. I just use a focus for
An extra
surge.
focus, you dig deep, and you basically commit more of your power to this specific ability.
Down. All right. Make that into a 6.
Okay. As you jump
Plus
off,
3 successes.
so it's more than enough. You begin like getting control of yourself, not wanting to fall in like a starfish pattern. You fall upright using your hands to try and like grab at an object so far away from you. And as you jump off, you just see like floating in front of you, with like wide eyes is the outsider. As you begin dropping, he says Molly, and you fall too fast for him to continue. He is there again, a few like dozen feet below you. He just says, "What are you?" And then you're past him again.
Yeah.
then,
And then I respond I was responding with falling with style. With between the next two.
As you pull the large bazooka out from him, it's like you're miming almost, like grabbing the bazooka away from him. But you can see down there, he's like some force is pulling the bazooka out of his hands, and he's trying to like wrestle against it. He's super confused. And then eventually there's like this shift of weight as you now are holding the bazooka, and you can just hear off to your side as you're continuing to fall, just like, oh, I see.
And then as Molly falls, she has to kind of like flip herself around, and that's where she's gonna try to get back
Yeah.
up.
Okay. Then on your next turn, we will settle what happens with the falling Molly, as you are basically a short distance away from the ground. All right. That takes away my charge action, but it costs an action, so I'm good with it. Ambrose.
I'll attack. Try and take out the rest of
Fantastic.
the crew. Finish this
Sure thing.
blimp off.
Tearing through the blimp from the inside.
Indeed.
Such a small thing comparatively, but with so much force and expertise behind every slash.
None of the crew will remain.
They really won't. They are freaking out as there's just like periodic explosions up and down the length of the ship.
6, 7. Okay. I believe 22, 3 pierce. Lethal
Okay, let me count.
damage.
It's more like 25. Okay. It there's another series of explosions as you cut off some gaskets, and the whale oil powering this thing begins to become unstable, and you can see engineers are now they can't fight you. A couple of them tried and failed to fight you, and now they are seemingly trying to avoid you while mending the damages that you've done to stop the ship from exploding, but it's not
Pussies!
gonna do much. Yeah, pretty much. These were fucking Navy men at best. They are not soldiers.
Fucking pussies, bro. All right.
After that, it is
Unfortunately, I did
Lily.
not finish them off, so good luck, 5.
All right. Are there any good targets on the wall that I can get from my position?
Nothing specific, like that would actually matter if you targeted it, but like there's plenty of people. There's plenty of like uncovered people. There's these 2 guys dragging another one away.
Quick question.
Yeah.
I know they can't dodge my attacks. Can they dodge Lily's attacks?
They have no reactions.
Oh,
Yeah.
you should aim for the ship then, because I buffed your attack.
I think the ship doesn't have reaction. It's just the crew does.
The ship can react to external fire. It can try to move away from being shot at. The gun wall has 0 reactions, and the ship just can't react to anything on it. If you were standing on it, you could shoot the shit out of it. But if you're not standing on it, it can try to react against you.
I got you. Then, yeah,
Or
guess
I could change from it being the hit to the damage.
I think it's a little late for that. I don't think we could change that around unless Bamboy allowed it.
I don't know if I'll consider not in this circumstance, and I don't even know if I would ever allow it damage because that would double his damage.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
That's like that's a lot of extra damage.
Yeah, it is.
Give it to Ambrose.
I think the Zeppelin's handled. I don't think we have much to worry about with that. You know what I could do? You know what I could do?
Mhm.
I want to shoot the chain holding the harpoon on Volcan.
Hey,
Interesting. That won't do damage to the ship directly,
That's
but
fine.
if you roll well enough, you can break the grapple.
So
Bamboy.
Mhm.
This is my chess game. You are on my chessboard.
I'm on your chest.
No.
do I get Volcan's help action stuff from that?
Yes, you do.
So that's what.
4 dice, 2 successes.
Mhm.
All right.
Let me
To your
think.
hit.
Beat its soak,
Oh, one,
and you will break the
one
chain.
or, one or the other, or both?
You get both.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
And how many successes?
7 is what you're looking for.
2. Oh,
7. All right.
Holy shit.
I have a lot of firearms, Bamboy.
Yeah, that's very true.
1, 2, 3. What's the difficulty?
6 base.
Okay. I have 8. I have 8 successes.
That'll do it. The single shot as you scope and sight the shot, it zips through the chain and catches it at 2 points, completely shattering the chain. Volcan, you are no longer grappled, and you are now just carrying an extra 80 pounds from your chest.
gross.
And then I will continue my move towards the emplacement, which I should be right at the wall by about now.
You're at the base of the wall now, yeah.
Now for the hard part. As if that wasn't hard enough. And then that'll be the end of my turn.
After that, it is Volcan.
Great. Can I take this fucking thing out?
No,
I wouldn't.
not unless you want to blow an action on it. It's not doing anything to you, but it's stuck in you good.
We'll heal later. Just focus on, you know.
That wasn't great. But we solved it for now, so whatever. I'm going to what's looking worse right now, Bamboy? The Zeppelin or the installation?
It looks like, and they're both pretty down bad. Both of them are lower than half HP. They have different max HPs though. The gun installation probably less HP.
Alright. I'm gonna fucking Stone's Wrath the installation.
Okay. Which one is Stone's Wrath?
My level 5. It is not a
Thought so.
concentration.
Okay. Then do describe to me and explain to me, what does it do?
By spending 2 focus, I can cause a massive manifestation of stone to assail my foes. Roll Wits plus Petrification to hit, base difficulty 5. Enemies have +1 difficulty to react to this. This hits all enemies within a medium range. On hit, which I am in range of both the Zeppelin and the installation. On hit, deal Wits plus 8 lethal damage. Also, each target of this attack cannot move or dodge to the start of your next turn and lose 1 action. Finally, this creates cover in the targeted area and provides ample hiding spots amidst the destruction, which allow you to become hidden despite alarm level. And I have Adaptive Earth, which makes it so only my allies can use the cover, and it grants them +1 mod to dodge.
Fantastic. Surge, and I'll let you hit the gunship as well, because this is an earthquake, and I can justify how it would like reach up with a massive fucking pillar, like some tectonic plate shit, to like pierce the gunship, but it was made assuming that everything's on the floor.
My earthquake is ruptured earth. This is just me, like, summoning fucking meteors, essentially.
All right.
Because I can make earth. I don't have to necessarily control it.
I'm still going to make you surge. You're still just
That's
going to
fair.
surge on your own anyway, but to target the other one, because it's a little unconventional, it's in the air.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, surging. Do I still get the dice bonus?
Of course. Yes, always.
There's success bonus, I should say.
The ship will try to dodge. The gun installation cannot.
Alright. I love to see it.
Hey, Bamboy, I found your 10s.
I got 14 to hit. Oh, and I forgot my fucking surge bonus, so add 4 to that.
Can't forget the surge bonus. Yeah.
So 18.
And go ahead and roll damage, and then describe to us the magnitude of this attack. Damage first, so that we know how badass it is.
Yeah, Wits plus 8, so it's gonna be 6.
Is that with the surge as well?
That is not with the surge. With the surge, that makes it a plus 12.
Damn right.
Dang it. I don't think I have anything that's adding to that. Alright. 3, 4. So that's going to be 16 aggravated. After getting stuck. After getting, skewered, actually. After doing so well. Volcan is just... I think he's just feeling honestly annoyed. I think this is just going on a little too long. He cracks his neck, puts down his cigar. He actually raises it up as some sort of sacrificial piece as it quickly burns away in his hands. And then just covering the sky in a medium range comes these honestly they're just comets, asteroids of stone and gold raining down, assailing anything in the way.
Armageddon is upon us.
At least more
For
like
real.
4 repairs now.
Fucking, he holds out his hands to his left and his right, and portals begin to open behind him as these meteorites begin to fall out.
Endgame.
Bastard. No, the dust starts like coalescing in the air into these massive meteors.
And become raining down on the confused army, and you're smart not to strike where the army's mix is, lest you flatten your own men. But everyone else, they're going to take it, and it seems like an oversight. But, and be honest here, Is Volcan trying not to be non-lethal?
He's trying to take out machinery for the most part.
Hopefully they
However,
run. Hopefully they scurry away.
if anything's in that, he's not necessarily trying to avoid them.
Yeah. It'll be impossible to know anyway, and plenty of people here will die regardless if you try or not, as this is war.
Yeah.
The meteorites come smashing down onto the gun installation and tear down a chunk of the wall with where the gun was, as now there's just this like glistening meteorite of golden ore that remains on the battlefield. We can see as the meteorite is like falling down towards the zeppelin. It tries to like bank to the left, and as it does so, this fissure grows across the meteorite and it explodes into 1,000 smaller chunks, and like a fucking shotgun, straight into the zeppelin as it punches some holes into the balloon and the hull. And for a moment, Ambrose is like you're inside of a cabin. You basically hear what sounds like automatic gunfire hitting the hull of the ship for a moment, and you can see as like a piece of glass breaks as a small chunk of golden ore like falls at your feet.
I'm literally flying while doing this, by the way.
Literally, gold Jesus. Fucking.
They're both
That's
still
my
up.
turn. Dang.
The zeppelin seems to be losing altitude. It is smoking and burning, and it is coming down really gently for some reason.
Coming in for a landing, I guess.
It's just how zeppelins crash. It's not
yeah.
so much fire and brimstone. It's more like, oh no, it's coming, guys, it's coming.
Oh,
It's still coming.
It's coming. Oh wow.
It's
okay.
coming,
Yeah,
little man.
so that ends
How?
my turn, and you
how
have minus
indecent.
1 action for each of these
Oh no.
targets.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point to clarify. Fuck, dude, that means my last fucking turn is going to be a really shitty one.
Also, everyone else, you have +1 modifier to dodge currently.
Excellent.
And boy, can I dodge the ground?
No. I mean, you can kind of. You can dex
Kind
athletics
of.
at least.
Okay.
God, I really wish I could fire line the ship so I could scare the shit out of Ambrose.
Be funny.
But it wouldn't work. It's another day where I don't get to exploit your fire weakness.
Reminds me, I have another buff then from Little Man that I can throw on him when this is over.
Nightmare. Terrorize him.
I'm gonna shoot at Molly as the camera finds Molly and Dream On is playing. As Molly is just like flying down, and the hair is like catching with the wind, and she's preparing as her mark is like glowing again, deciding on what she's going to do next. From behind her, there's like these 3 flashes of the guns as the shots are going to be zipping by you and try and hit you while you are flying.
Falling down through glittering dust.
Oh yeah, must be pretty cool.
Some of the
It's so
shells hit
cool
the
that
meteors, causing them to
I have to
explode.
impose a +1 difficulty to dodge while you're falling, because you do not have anything to push off from.
Well, shit.
At least you have a +1 mod to dodge.
Sing
Helps
with
a
me,
little.
sing for the year.
All right. So what are you giving me? 5?
You have +1 dodge mod.
It was 2, but now it's 1.
No, it's just
stack.
1.
Well, they stack. You have 2 from your armor and 1 from his ability, so you actually have a +3.
Oh.
11, which is
I'm
worthy
sorry.
of your +3 if you ask me.
+3. Modifier or
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What was it? Modifier?
Yeah, mod. Yep.
So
And then you're
because
giving
of
me a
Bamboy
difficulty.
being Bamboy, he gave you +1 difficulty.
Yeah,
okay,
I did.
yeah.
That was me. I did that thing.
Yeah, real dick
nefarious
move.
like that.
IMHO.
Real dick move. real villain type shit.
And you still have to dodge the ground
Okay.
after this, which is going to be a whole nother issue.
So 6. Listen, we'll get there when we get there, okay?
Just,
Get there when we get there.
I don't want to say.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Mm.
This
I
does
think
not
I
look
think
very
I got
good.
you. Fucking Volcan and everyone can see as like Molly's like falling down, and I imagine
shot
Lily's
at.
like, "Oh, I've been there before."
I've done that.
Yeah, I think
It's like,
Just checking with you. You remembered your -4 successes, right?
no, it would be. Does it specify
Actually, wait.
attacking you, or is it all ranged attacks?
The first minus. Well, you know what? You're right. Let me double check.
That is
Because
true.
you'd get
I
them
think
for the
I think
dex.
I think the
So-
1 to physical rolls is for all of them, but the
all,
first
yeah.
one, the base, is only targeting him.
Yeah, the first one is only against me, so you still have -2 successes from
Mhm.
Water World.
Mhm.
And I have 9 successes.
it's a lot more
Good catch.
closer.
Molly, if
use
you
a willpower.
willpower and get all successes.
That could work. Or you can also
Um,
blow a token.
We'll see. I probably 8.
You're still gonna get hit.
Point. Yeah. Mm.
Think you can
Damn.
take it, Molly?
Maybe. Maybe I can. Depending, I guess, what's the damage.
It's gonna
'Cause I
be
don't think.
lethal. But I won't know how much until I roll it. And if I roll it, then we've already moved on to damage.
Yeah. Hold up.
I'm holding. I got
Let's
it cocked
see.
and loaded, and I'm not gonna send the command until we know.
I like to imagine that the blood sort of like seeping out of me is also acting as if it's underwater. So it's just like floating upwards and diluting into the air.
Absolutely. Like your captain's cloak, your admiral's cloak is like lifting up as if you're like in the water as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's gonna be, Molly? You looking for like something that can help you with 1 dice or something?
Hold up. Let's see. The surge was from my bone charm, was it?
Not specifically. You can surge from your bone charm, but that does damage to you. I figured you would normal surge before you would damage surge.
That is true. Yeah, it's like taking damage or damage. Okay. Well. Hmm.
How much
For a roll like
damage
this, you can't.
Yeah. I think it is what it is. I think I will end up taking, sadly,
Okay.
the hit.
Here comes the big hit from Molly. Where'd it go? There it goes.
Let's mark down
7 lethal. You can try to soak against.
willpower. Seven lethal? Okay. Sorry, put that in. For sure. That just gives me dice. I'm pretty sure my armor just gives me dice. There's no modifier.
And a soak
Yeah,
mod.
I don't think so either.
One.
Oh, does it give soak mod?
You get 1 soak mod.
What difficulty at?
For this would be
Right on.
7 base. But you might have things to affect it.
I'm sorry. What?
The difficulty to soak lethal damage is 7 base, but you might have things affecting it.
A 7 base. So okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, it stays the same. 9.
Damn, okay. We all see as like the gunfire rips out from the descending gunship, and it flies at Molly, and it explodes a great deal of the meteorites that are surrounding her, and it causes a great deal of like dust to kick up. And for a moment in the gunfire, we lose sight of Molly, unsure of what's happened to her for a few moments, but then emerging from the bottom of this soot cloud, pushing it out of her way and almost carrying it with her, is the descending form of Molly, who has maneuvered herself through the air with a series of acrobatics and athleticism to dodge away from the attacks, completely unscathed.
Right on.
Woo.
And as you do this, Molly, and you can hardly even believe what you've gotten yourself into. This is probably a new high for the adventures of the imaginary Jester. You hear is like there's this like 6-note like musical stinger to add to the dramaticism of the moment.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
Right, then that was my one action for my shippy. Now it's gun installation.
What they gonna do?
Shoot you with a tracking dart.
No, you're not allowed.
I shot the
Not allowed.
dark
Shoot.
guy. What do you mean?
He's still there. Someone else would pick up the gun.
Nuh-uh.
You're right. They're not going to do that. What can they do? I mean, fuck. I really wanted to use the Death Force
Holy
bazooka.
shit, the nuh-uh worked.
It's mine
A little bit.
now.
If I shot you with a tracking dart, then my next attack would be better. But what next attack? This is my last turn, my last action.
No. You still
so
got the Molly
instead-
plants into the ground at Mach 10.
That's not an action. Yeah, okay. Then in that case, I'm going to shoot Volcan with a sniper.
Oh, how dare you? Minus
I
4
have minus 4 to hit this. God damn it, dude.
I think we need to get more
God,
debuff
fuck.
powers in the field, boys.
No.
I don't think we have
Attano
enough.
that-
Yeah, I don't think we have enough, guys. I
have
think
a
we
plus
should
2 mod
all
to this, so
invest
it's a counteract.
into Eye in the Storm and get Waterworld and take that. And we all have it up
God.
at 24/7.
I'm just start flying. I
We're
love
all flying.
Nebula.
He has like a minus 16 to his rolls.
How the
Really
fuck you gonna do?
I'm not willpowering. I didn't roll too good. The difficulty's base, and you gave me a minus 4, motherfucker.
It feels good to be
sniper
king,
shot.
Bamboy.
The sniper
Did
shot goes
I
out. You
do
think maybe it was
that?
aimed towards you, but it didn't really get very far.
Just like, yeah, just, it just goes right past.
It looks like they're on the retreat. It looks like after that shot, the sniper runs away.
Like fuck this, fuck this, fuck this.
Yeah.
No.
After that,
Yeah.
Molly, it is your turn. You are falling. You are falling fast. The ground is getting really close, really quickly. What's your plan?
I touched the grass and I was kidding. Well,
If I can make a suggestion,
sure. What are you thinking?
is it possible for her to teleport in a different direction towards the ground so she's not hitting it flat in the face?
Yes, Molly would be very familiar with the unfortunate effect of teleport, which is that if you're falling when you do it, you still carry the inertia, but that can still help you because that can like cut half your teleport away. You can fall somewhere it's much better to fall. Regardless, if you decide to teleport, it'll still probably be. I'll make you roll for the teleport in this circumstance. It wouldn't be just a free like you move like it normally is. You would actually have to roll. I think the dex, spatial, and manipulation,
Okay.
but that might save you.
What's Let's see. True question is whether I want to teleport onto the ground or back up. Because if
Mhm.
I'm down here, I could only attack so many things, you know?
Yeah.
Than being up. So does it look like the Zeppelin's going down as I look up?
Oh yeah, for sure. You can like one like
Okay.
Ambrose has been ripping the shit out of it. It's fucking. He basically gutted it from the inside out.
I'm having a
All
Joker
right.
moment up here. Don't look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Molly turns around. She's
left,
like,
you're
I don't
just
know
like, you
what's
know what?
worse.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like it's going down, so there's no really point going up if it's going down. So I
Yeah.
suppose if I could try to teleport to the nearest roof, nearest fucking
Good idea.
balcony into someone's fucking room, that's gonna be real
Mm-hmm.
awkward.
They're probably dead anyway. It's fine. Go ahead and roll.
Probably.
Whatever the traversal is, it might be wits, spatial manipulation, or maybe dex. If it has a roll at all.
Where is my
Pretty
shit?
sure it specifies if a roll
Wrong
is
one.
needed, what you roll.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
I'm just gonna find it. Let's see.
I've been in this moment, by the
Reversal.
way, so many times. Dishonored, where you're like falling and it's like shit, fuck, and you teleport. And then
Yeah,
you still take too much fall damage.
random. Yeah, you teleport to whatever fucking nearest ledge you can get yourself up.
I
Yeah.
think it's wits, and apparently if you stealth, it's
So-
intelligence plus stealth.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah, it
know.
gives you
fucking
another way to
intelligence.
stealth with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can stealth with int basically with that, but it seems like wits is the default
Mhm.
if you have to make a roll with it.
Let's see. So this would be wits plus my level, right?
Yeah, your level of spatial manipulation.
Rough.
And I'll let you know how this is going to work out. It's going to be a little bit different. It's not a threshold I'm looking for. You're going to take 7
Let me double check
unsoakable
this.
bashing damage. For every success you get, you'll reduce that by 1.
Okay.
Oh my god.
4, 5, 6. Give me 6 dice.
You could walk away from this.
I probably have some broken legs, but you know, technically speaking, I'll walk away from this.
I know medicine, it's fine. And prosthetics.
Ooh. Ooh, that's good.
That-
You're going to fucking pass the fuck out when you fall with that kind of roll.
Jesus.
That's 3.
Molly yells, "I got this!" And then you just
Is
hear in the
that 3?
distance,
Oh, Kingmaker. How could I forget?
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay.
But wait. Well, yeah.
4
Yeah.
unsoakable
Is
bashing damage.
that
That would have
3?
hurt.
Hold up.
For difficulties 5, it should be. Well, it would be.
Actually,
That would be,
no,
that
it
should
would
be
be
2.
2. That
Yeah,
would
it'd
be
be 2.
2 actually. Yeah, because Kingmaker would that. Okay.
Do you want a willpower?
I might have to willpower. I'll willpower for this. I got some power left. I don't mind using this. So
I could
that's
not play
2
these games
actually.
without the meta magic. Like fucking Devil's Own, Kingmaker. It's every game, every system
God,
from now on.
Oh,
"Gotta
that's
learn to live
fucking
without it, Bamboy."
shitty.
I can't. No, none of us want. That's fucking rich coming
Let's
from you, little
see.
man.
Get
I
rid of
only
that.
took
1,
it because
2,
the power build was
3.
already called. Is all I'm saying. I could.
4.
There's a universe where I'm imbued.
That's 4, yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, 4. You will negate most of the damage. You take 3 unsoakable bashing damage. That hurted, but that wasn't breaking off your legs. You're gonna fall through the roof. You straight up smash through the roof into like the attic floor, and there's like this cloud of dust that follows you. And yeah, I imagine you fell like you probably roll with a good enough roll like that. You'd probably like roll and disperse some of your force and like smash into a pillar as like pain is just racking your body, and you're trying to recover yourself. You open your eyes and
The
like cough
gun
because
on my chest. Just
yeah,
holding
you're like
on to
holding.
it.
You cough as like there's so much dust and soot in here now, and as you like look up, you can see that there is the hand of the outsider is reached down towards you to help you up.
She lets out cough, and then she reaches up and
He
grabs
helps
onto
you
him.
up. He's clearly not too strong, but he helps you up. and he would just
Yeah.
say, "Gotta give him a good show, right?"
Oh yeah, gotta get out of there with a big bang.
And he would like look over to the side of the wall that's like broken, and you can see the conflict still. And I imagine you follow his gaze, and then when you look back, he's gone.
Yeah, I look over. Very much nods. She'll continue the fight. I guess on the ground now. Good luck, you guys.
After after that is
What's up with
Ambrose.
damage?
Ambrose. That was bashing.
Yes.
Easily healed.
Ash, okay.
You can
Just gotta
feel the
mark it.
listing of the ship. You can feel like beginning to like nosedive almost as like orienting yourself is a little bit harder here. You can see that the engineers are still trying to recover it, and that they're seemingly unable to, and that this is probably going to crash here soon. What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, if the ship's going down, right?
It looks
Nothing
like, let me look.
can be done.
It needs one more kick. It needs one more kick before it touches ground. They seem to get it stable to a certain point, and that can't be allowed.
Okay. How much? What can I do here? I feel like. Yeah. Ambrose would. Yeah. Probably just take out the remaining crew. The
Sure
final
thing.
push. No one's able to stabilize it, take them out, finish the job.
Slinking around the deck. Actually, do you want to describe it?
Sure. Ambrose would, using his incredible dexterity, be moving along the deck, pretty fast speeds, swiping at every engineer he comes across as he's just cleaving through what's left of the horde until he gets like near the edge where the last of them remain. And I mean, we can't save them all. It's war.
Yeah, it's war.
Like we can't.
It's
There's no way we're doing no casualties. So like.
No. Like the army down there has already killed hundreds of men. You can choose personally, and personal decisions matter, what you would do. Just because everyone else, and just because these guys still might die in the crash, still might die from a soldier down there, doesn't mean you have to be the one to kill them. And that's probably made all the more obvious when by the time you get to like the last three, they're on the end of the ship and they are trying to surrender to you. They're like fucking on their knees, like begging, like straight up doing the please, 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 please.
Well, I won't kill them, but I can't carry them off the ship to safety.
No way.
So no matter what, they're gonna go down with the ship, whether I just knock them out or not, right? So Ambrose, I'm just gonna do the cool thing and non-lethal them in a cool way as they start surrendering. Ambrose, with his extreme quickness, near like the ledge, looking out to the city below as like fucking rubble from the ship is crumbling down. He grabs like probably like a nearby safety rope or something, and he quickly like ties it around them, and then he kicks them off so they dangle. And that's how he finishes the job.
Sure thing. Like looking around at all your handiwork, there's like at least a dozen different fires. There's massive slashes into the balloons. A lot of the chains are broken off. You can hear like creaking of the machine as something else in the back breaks and explodes. And you're pretty confident with the work you've done here. As the Forsaken stands beside you and wordlessly, he just like looks amongst everything you've done. He looks back to you and he nods.
All right. Do you want me to roll damage, or are they just done?
We can clean them up here. They have that little HP. You mop them up and then you're able to before the Zeppelin actually touches ground, you're able to grapple hook off onto a roof. Everyone else sees, including the army, the Zeppelin like in a very, very slow spiral begins to like circle its way down until it crashes into a building and it like slides and has a lot of weight behind it, so it does destroy quite a bit of shit as it comes down. But it doesn't seem like an explosion is necessarily what comes from it. A lot of fire though. It's very much on fire.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shame. Load shotgun.
I didn't consider it
gets
either,
the
little man.
hell out of there. But
Going high chaos.
Fire bad. Fire
God
bad.
damn
I should have triggered your fucking flop. You know what? Next time, Littleman.
All right.
Ambrose
gets away again.
After that is Lily. It seems as if the more Lien army is they're trying to retreat, but they're figuring out there's not much place to retreat, and they're losing. Like after with the artillery gone and the gunship gone, they're losing.
What would Lily
Let's
do?
go.
Would she take a couple with her? You think?
Oh, I'm sorry. The artillery is not gone yet.
Oh, the artillery's not gone. Okay.
Ambrose grapples down, thinking they won, then looks back to the artillery still there. Gulp.
How far am I from the artillery now, Bamboy? Am I short or medium?
Short distance.
Then I'm guessing they don't have a lot of health left, so I'm
No.
probably just gonna lob an impact grenade at them.
Sure thing.
Take out the last gun, that kind of thing.
I would not even need you to roll.
Gotcha.
You yeet up the impact grenade, and it flies as far up as it can, just as it hits its zenith, the highest point, right before it becomes starts coming back down. It explodes, forcing the men onto the wall to like fall back, holding their ears, clearly blood coming from their ears. They're like taking off their helmets as if they think something that's going to help them. One of them is like dangling off the side of the wall and like screaming for help from another one. As they try and do what they can to recover the wounded and get the fuck out of there. But there's so much debris that there's very little place to go. And at this point, initiative is over. Those that
Nice.
remain will be cleaned up by the army. It might take them a couple another minutes, but you've done your job. The army, it's time for them to fucking pull weight.
I gotcha.
All right.
Well done, fellas.
God fucking damn it.
That was a brutal fucking fight. I know.
Yeah.
I got you off.
That
I'm
was
like
scary.
half down in focus.
I'm like half down in
Uh,
health. What do you mean?
Yeah.
We all have different metrics we live by.
Yeah.
I'm also half down in focus and like supporting half down in willpower.
Yeah.
We
I'm
will
gonna drink my
then-
one health elixir I have to get
Good idea.
top off.
Anybody
as-
need a spare health elixir while I finish off the other two?
You can hold
No.
on to it.
Yeah, might be a good idea to save it for now.
Sounds
Yeah,
Unless
good.
Molly
you
needs
can
it.
hold on to it. You got a little fucker. Yeah, Molly might need a little drinkies.
Molly.
I'm gonna drink a temporary spiritual
So,
elixir.
Good idea.
That's 2 focus, right?
Too bad she's
Yes.
lethal. Okay.
so
Nice.
technically, I'm like above. I'm like maybe a little bit above half health.
Yeah. And
So
you will
one
heal
of-
bashing damage, one every scene, if that impacts your decision making.
Oh, then I'm just gonna end up with just one crippled at the end. If the last damage is just 3.
It's up to you if you want
Yes.
a health elixir or not. I have a spare.
I have one. Yeah, I got one. Is the place called home? Right? We had a home, right? We started
Home base?
at home.
Yeah, you started from home base.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then I still have a potion.
Okay, nice.
Home base. Everyone loves it.
I'll
Nothing
save
wrong with
one
home base.
potion
Then-
just in case, and then
You all
Hold on.
reconvene at the base of the control tower. Getting there at different times, different means. What's up?
I'm also popping a Piero's, just so you know.
Perfect. Okay. You, I imagine you all do this in front of you as you're all getting into like a circle and you're just like drinking, just shots.
Everybody.
There is a big double door in front of you. The control tower is literally built as if it like emerged from the ground out from the mountain keep. So there's like the ruins of a whole ass castle, kind of like pushed out of the way and shattered as this tower grew through it like a root of a tree.
What the fuck?
The tower, very big. It is not as tall as the Prime Spire. Very few things are. It's probably a long distance up, and then it's very much like the Space Needle, if you can imagine that. Very thin, stock with like a flat kind of oval or circular top.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's a very interesting building.
If we're gonna leave the army to their stuff, I guess we could just step inside.
I don't think we have time to lose.
True.
We capitalize on the momentum. The longer we wait, the worse it gets.
True, Captain. You can open the door.
I'll open the door, you bunch of cowards. As Lily walks up to push open the door.
I'm
open
not
the
one
door,
to get in the
nothing-
way of a lady's decision. Ambrose takes a step back,
You learn that
knowing
by
full
protecting
well
the
he cannot
Caldwins
take a hit like Lily can.
Nothing bad comes of the door. It opens. It's like a glass metal door. It opens into what looks a lot like almost like a hotel lobby without any of the accoutrements. I shouldn't use
Accoutrement.
fucking fancy words if I don't know how to say them.
Accoutrement.
There's accoutrement. There's no desk to receive you. There's no one here at all. There's not even like a clockwork. There's 2 elevators. There is in the center of the chamber. It would be like a pedestal with a small box on it, and the box seems to have like a microscope you can look into, like a tube with a lens that you could look into it. Almost like one of those eclipse boxes if you've ever seen it, but it's made out of metal, like bronze, very clockwork. There's a plaque engraved on the podium, and there would be what seems to be like a microphone besides it, like a standing mic, like real old school.
That's suspicious.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I see.
So who's gonna look inside the trap?
I can stick my hand in it.
Can we roll to detect trap, Bamboy?
uh,
I have alertness traps.
let me. Funnily enough, upon investigating, it doesn't seem to be trapped.
Oh,
You
Dang.
investigating everything you can, short of looking into it, it does not seem to be trapped. There's no mechanism that at least you can discern that would shoot a laser through it.
I
What is this
gotcha.
box?
I'll do it. I have the most health. If something happens,
You look in the box.
I will look in the box.
Lily
I was
looks
gonna
in the
stick my
box.
head.
All right,
Okay.
fellas, it is puzzle time. First thing, you can't open the box. You can't reach in the box. You can't. The only way you can look into the box is through the scope.
Okay.
Whoever looks in the box, I'm going to send you a DM. If none of you share these DMs, whether it be amongst yourselves or in the channels of the game, you will get more XP by completing this puzzle. And that is because if you did
Okay.
share these notes, it would be stupid fucking easy to beat this. This is a communication puzzle,
Oh.
and
Mm.
as
we-
you
Can we speak what we see?
yes,
look in the
that's the thing
box?
you're supposed
Okay.
to do. You're supposed to speak and talk to each other rather than like just putting in one place.
Okay.
And if you want to keep your own notes that you don't share with anybody else, you are more than clear or more than capable of. Just don't share them with anybody.
So we all take turns looking in the box, I guess.
Yes, exactly so. And you can see engraved
Sure.
on the plaque, it says, for those, excuse me, let me get into the Vigo voice. Those
Oh,
with an
God.
appreciation for art peer into the spyglass and view my masterpiece. Recite to me, without error, its grandeur, and I will let you in.
Ugh.
Fuck. Can you repeat that? I have to write.
I'll
this
post
down.
that. I'll
Okay,
post that.
thank you. I was trying to write it down, but it kept going. I thought it was gonna be like a funny little like villain line.
Speak to me these riddles 3.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Some shit like that. It's like, see what you desire with your inner eye.
So I assume what you're going to send to us, we can't say that specifically out loud or put it all
No, you
together,
can.
right?
You can
Oh.
describe anything I'm about to send to you. You can describe
just
it with your
can't-
words, and just don't share the doc, the notes I'm about to send to you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Those with an appreciation for art peer into the spyglass and view my masterpiece. Recite to me without error its grandeur, and I shall let you in.
It's
Grandeur.
grandeur. It's
Is it
the
just a picture?
carnival
Recite to
of
me without
I
value.
swear
error
to God,
its
if it's just a picture of
grandeur.
Vigo, I'm gonna burn this fucking box.
Okay, okay. I'm just gonna make a guess before we even get any of our stuff that we're all gonna see different parts of an art piece, and we gotta piece it together and then describe what it is after
Oh.
communicating with each other. That's what my
You
guess
all
is
want
gonna
to
be.
look. You all want to look in the box now that you've seen Lily do it.
Yeah.
All right, one at a time. I have to send this shit.
It's not a trap, guys. You're good.
All right. Yeah, we'll go one at a time. After Lily looks in, Ambrose would feel more confident as well.
I'm gonna send you all it, and it's not in the order of you're actually doing it because I know you're all gonna do it. Just give me a second.
Okay.
All right.
It's all
I got
different pieces of it, I assume.
That's what I'm gonna guess, because it's his masterpiece. So I'm gonna guess it's like something separated, and we gotta discuss what we see, because we're all gonna see a different part of it, and then we gotta piece it together and recite it in the correct order. That's my guess. And then the door will open. Yeah, and like some confetti will come out, like.
It's like that
Yeah,
scene
yeah.
in Outer Worlds when you go to retirement.
See.
You're
There
just
you
walking
go.
to the grand place, and then when you get to the
Yeah.
end, it's just decrepit concrete.
Okay, interesting.
You're all free to describe what you just saw.
Who wants to go first?
Bamboy, I'm gonna ask a silly question.
Uh
Who was that guy from the Silver Graph?
huh. Which one?
The one that also had robot parts.
That was Magnus. Magnus Draconic.
Gotcha. Just for future reference.
Mhm.
So, since Lily looked first, I guess she could describe what she saw first.
Makes sense.
Lily would, as everybody's coming together to figure out what to do, Lily would clear her throat. I saw a metal statue, gray, of a man with a cloak, one hand in a fist and one on a pistol.
Really?
Yes.
Metal statue, gray, of what?
One hand in a fist, the other on a pistol.
Okay.
That is interesting. I didn't see that at all when I looked in.
Huh.
My statue was made out of some kind of black crystal. It seemed to be wearing armor, and I could swear the eyes were red. It had a hand extended out, and the other with a sword.
That's weird. What I saw was a black statue of a man made of stone, wearing a crown with red eyes. One hand is in a fist, while the other holds a bow.
There's some magic afoot.
Volcan?
I saw a. Oh, sorry. I saw a golden statue of a man made out of metal, wearing armor with blue eyes. One hand holds a shield and the other holds a sword.
Seems there's more afoot here than I initially thought. This must be some kind of complex riddle or password to stop all from entering. Perhaps he's just a show-off. Perhaps if we can find something out from these, we can be let in, so we can get the Vigo himself. What are we working with?
Hey, Volcan, what was your thing again?
A golden statue of a man made out of metal, wearing armor with blue eyes. One hand holds a shield and the other holds a sword.
All right. So each of us has red eyes except for Volcan, right?
Sure. I
Seems
believe so.
Yes. Yes.
The plaque.
So that's
That must be
telling.
the answer.
So
Three
far, is
of
it a
the.
statue of a man?
All
Yes,
of ours were
it's-
men.
Seems to be all
Sure.
men.
I believe three of the statues are metal. One of them is stone.
Well, mine's made of crystal.
Oh,
I don't think it's metal, at least. It looks similar to gems.
I suppose
I have
crystals are
gray
close to
metal.
stone.
I have a gray metal. Ambrose has a black crystal. Molly has stone, and Volcan has a golden metal statue.
What color is yours?
Red eyes. Gray.
No, not the
Statue.
eye.
Sorry.
Gray.
Gray. So stone is also gray. So
Recite
Just kinda
without
link up
error its
there.
grandeur. Anyone any ideas what that means? Recite without error its grandeur.
we each have a
I'm
piece of the puzzle.
yeah, I
Some
think
of this.
Yes.
I think it's gonna be probably a very similar sentence to everybody. Um,
Hmm.
from what we got. So okay,
Perhaps
so Volcan
then
was gold. Mine was black. What color was yours, Ambrose?
black.
Black as well. Okay, and then
Mine was
Lily,
gray.
what was yours? Gray. Well, so far we got 2 black.
Perhaps
black,
the
3 red.
commons, we put the things that are common amongst them together to form one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yes. Same thought process. We must piece together the different parts to create his masterpiece, as stated in the plaque. We just need to determine which parts of those are needed.
You see, like,
Drop.
So if that is the case, then there are 2 metal, 1 crystal, 1 stone, making metal the common.
it's
Yes.
also 2 black,
Wait.
isn't it? The stone is black.
Yes.
2
We
black.
do
Yeah,
have
that's what
2
it's a statue.
Yes.
Oh my god, someone's calling me. Hold up.
There are 2
Perhaps-
black,
Hmm.
1 gray, and 1 gold, making black the common. So it is the black statue of a man made of metal.
And then we have 2 armors as well.
So the most common eye color is red, correct?
Correct.
What if we're thinking about this wrong?
It could be the opposite. We could
Exactly.
assume there's going to be more than 1 chance.
I would hope so.
Yeah, it'd be fucked up if there wasn't.
We get kicked
Yeah.
out. So the common color is
what
black.
does-
Metal is a
I'm
material
back.
that seems to be common, but what metal exactly?
We have to remember this is Vigo we're talking about. He wants to be special.
Special scene. He wants to stand out.
So
He's special
what
in other
is
ways,
the
but we
materials?
want him to be special.
It was stone,
We've got stone,
metal,
crystal, and 2 metal.
and 2 metal. Okay.
Wait a minute.
So I guess
Make-
it would
Metal is the common one.
I have a crazy idea. I'm probably wrong. But in case this doesn't work, perhaps his masterpiece is related to what he's trying to do here. He wants to become a king, so we take the crown from that one. And then
from mine.
yes, that could be a part of it. We can do the common for now, but if it fails, it might be a good backup.
Sure, we can try that next. Real quick, what was the first hand described as? For you, Lily?
A fist.
Fist for you, Molly?
A fist.
And Ambrose?
The hands extended out, almost like they're reaching.
Mine is a shield, making a fist the common for the first hand.
And
So
if I
we'll
remember
say-
right, sword should be common for the second hand, with you and Ambrose.
Indeed. So it would be made of some kind of metal. The color would be black. Eyes red. 1 hand in a fist. The other holding a sword.
And wearing
And
armor.
I believe wearing armor.
Yes.
The other.
Now, what
Or-
order do
Mine's
we have to
holding a
say
bow.
these in?
The second hand for me is holding a bow. So I'm assuming that's the maybe outlier.
Uncommon.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're all
do you
statues
mind
of
if I
men,
get-
correct?
Yes.
True. Mine is, yes.
Okay, just have to double check.
Do you mind if I try it real quick? I've got it all together.
Worth a shot.
I'm not opposed.
It is a black statue of a man made of metal wearing armor with red eyes, 1 hand held in a fist, and the other holds a sword.
There is a ding of satisfaction as the elevators open up.
There you go.
Holy
yeah.
fuck, you guys
crown was,
smoked that.
I think the crown
we
was
instant-
just like something random, and I
Yeah.
didn't think it was
was
a
an
part
outlier.
of it. But
The cr-
It was
Yeah.
a good
crown was
backup
meant to, like,
because
pull us
in
off.
case it didn't work,
True.
I was like, Well, he does. He is an egomaniac, and there's this whole arc about him wanting to become king. So in case this doesn't work,
That's some good problem solving.
Yeah, that was really good communication,
Puzzle
fellas.
master.
That could have been like 20 minutes if you guys just like fumbled over each other.
How long did we
How
take?
long did
World
that
record
take
speed
us?
run? Like
That was like
10
10 minutes. It was really quick.
Let's
Yeah.
go, boys!
You all get 2 XP.
Little puzzles are a lot more
Hell
tougher,
yeah,
you know.
brother.
You
Yeah,
can't
this
say
is
that to him, the poor fucker.
no. Listen, this was. I can't compare it to a little puzzle. This is.
No, the
I thought it was.
do you remember
Yeah.
the lever?
Yeah.
Oh fuck
The
yeah, I
hardest
remember that. Who
puzzle
could
known to
forget the
man.
lever?
Those are impossible.
That's the only one. That's the only one I ever referred to Little's puzzles.
Yeah.
Oh,
But no, you guys did really, really well. Just to be clear, you can't make out the. It's not Vigo. You can't. When you look into the spyglass and you look away, you can't recall what you saw. You can just remember the details of it. Whoever that statue was, it's not clear.
I think I know who it is.
that's some magic bullshittery, if I do say so myself.
It is. There's some
Truly,
magic
truly.
bullshittery.
Yeah, it's the
All
outsider.
right.
Don't worry.
Yeah, obviously.
Seems
Fuck,
like
you
we
guys
nailed that
smoked
right
that
on
shit.
the head.
Well done, Volcan.
Thank you.
It was a team effort. We all did good there. We
True,
managed
yeah.
to pick up on it, and we delayed no time at all. Vigo awaits. Let's approach, try and catch him by surprise, maybe.
Should we each take
Okay.
separate elevators?
Yes.
think so.
Yes, you should.
I think we should stick together. The last thing we want to do is split up right now. We don't want him
One
to
of them
catch us off
breaks
guard.
down, goes downwards now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to face him together if we want to stand a chance, considering what he's accomplished in this entire aisle.
All right, we'll stick together then.
I mean, I could take them, but sure.
Sure you
Listen,
could. Sure you could.
Listen, in a straight up fist fight, a child could probably take him, but that's not the point.
I can't wait for the elevator to open. Volcan gets dicked on.
It's
It's like it opens. He's waiting for us. The Markiplier maybe jumps and punches you.
It does 0 damage because it doesn't break through the soak.
Yeah. You all begin going up the elevator. It is a tense ride as you hear the click and clacking of the mechanical gears lifting you higher and higher, higher and higher. Unfortunately, no, but I imagine Lily is humming to herself.
She's humming like some old Gristolian tune to herself. She's like not
Mhm.
bothered because whatever could happen, she's gonna come back from it.
A scene passes. Anybody with bashing damage heals 1.
Yay!
I already healed mine, so I'm good.
There is a ding at the top of the elevator as it opens. And what you see is absolutely like a laboratory. A big floor plan. Lily, kind of reminds you of the clock tower. It's like this one story, big flat. There's like a bunch of machinery to take up a lot of the space hanging from the ceiling. Very tall ceiling. But it's mostly just a bullpen with like some pseudo walls dividing up segments. There's like the chemist section. There's the whale oil holding section. There's the surgery section. Oh, there's the massive section at the end, which seems to be a massive Tesla coil-esque machine that is crackling to life, and it has these 2 tanks beside it, similar to the one you saw in the Fomori, with like 1/10 filled with like the strange purple pink soul jar liquid. As you can see, like the contorting faces of the damned, like shown in like the silvery glitter inside the liquid, contorting and twisting itself apart, only for a new one to be made.
Mm-hmm.
Inside of a large glass dome, sitting in a chair that looks like kind of a chair you'd execute somebody in, perfectly honest. It has like a dome hat with a bunch of iodes and wires sticking in and out of it. Sits Vigo. And he seems startled by you being here. Like he expected that puzzle to take at least another 10 minutes. Let me see. Let me read my notes, make sure I'm.
To be fair, I run a gang, you know.
He flips some switches on a panel that's like lifted up to him at his battle station inside the chair. And he just says, Jesus Christ, that was fast. Doesn't matter, because you're too late. There's nothing you can do now but surrender. This island will be mine.
Oh, so you're just faking that voice. Got it.
And you're faking yours.
That's racist.
What?
Can I shoot the panel as a reaction?
Yeah, you shoot the panel. The glass dome seems impenetrable.
Oh.
Nice try, but don't you think I could account for such simple things as ballistics?
No, that's why I tried it.
Well, I think that you insult my intelligence. I would never go so far as to insult yours, Lady Caldwin.
Kind of perks up a little bit.
Enough games, Vigo. You have nowhere to run. Surrender now.
A tempting offer, but why would I after I've sacrificed so much, and I stand to gain so much more? You are out of your depths, Ambrose. It would take at least another 6 of you to bring me down. But no matter, once I have your soul, your mark, your power, I'm quite intrigued to see what I'll be able to do with it.
It's like the
He flips
second
some more
guy.
He flips some more switches. You can see as the Tesla coil begins to fire up and crackle with this like black energy, this black lightning begins to like crawl across the walls and like kind of damage his lab. Like it's twisting and ripping apart portions of his lab. Machinery is overloading. There's like this aura of energy that's emanating from this machine. He smiles big. Yes, it is working. It's over for you. It's over for Winddown. They'll all be mine. Every single soul will be mine. Stand back and bear witness to the birth of a god. The Tesla coil seems to be charging up more and more. Every man, every woman, every child down there fighting for desperate life. Their soul will belong to me. Yeah?
Can I shoot the tank with the souls in it?
You shoot the tank. The glass seems impenetrable.
Fuck. I'm trying to interrupt this thing and make him look impotent.
What it seemed discerning.
We destroy the Tesla coil?
You shoot the Tesla coil. It doesn't seem invincible, but it seems as if it's very hurty. What you notice, what you can do, is it seems, Lily, you would know. Tesla coils, right? This is not using conventional electricity. But Tesla coils are just a relay and a receiver for different energies. Whatever it's doing, if it's affecting life force, you have life force in you. If it's looking for the path of least resistance, you can make that.
God damn it.
If you all touch the Tesla coil, you can potentially absorb whatever effect he's about to do. He begins maniacally laughing to himself, as it seems that there's only mere moments left.
God mecha. We're gonna become a god mecha.
Technically speaking, I have plan B. If you want to
What's
touch
plan
it. It's the normal ballistics, right? It doesn't do shit. What if Molly just like, pulls out the bazooka that she caught earlier?
The Death Force bazooka?
Technically speaking,
really
I never
fucking
let
funny.
go of that.
Yeah, you could try to fire it.
Glass is impenetrable. Could you imagine?
I know. I could try, like I'll fucking do that, as he
It's worth a shot.
He's on his high horse and he's like, well, if normal guns can't damage it, what about this? She just pulls out very casually the bazooka.
She shoulders the bazooka and begins to charge it up, and it seems like Vigo's. It's like the Breaking Bad meme where he's like laughing, and then it's like straight to straight face as he's staring at you. And because he doesn't know what's about to happen, you charge up the blast and you fire this strange kind of black light that seems like a solid, and it protrudes out like a beam, a pillar, that gives you a surprising amount of kickback. Unfortunately, no, the glass is impenetrable and it doesn't work.
Okay.
Would Lily
All
bring
right.
up her revelation?
She aims to him instead, technically speaking, you're not.
He's in the glass.
Wait, he's in the glass. He's on the other side.
He's in the glass.
Yeah,
he's
in
his
little
we need
immortal boss like bubble boy.
Yeah,
dome.
he's got his force field bullshit.
Bubble
blowing.
Damn it! I imagine Ambrose is just like trying to slash. Yeah, Ambrose just like constantly like stabbing and slashing at the glass like futilely, like completely futile, and he's just like, damn it, what do we do? And he looks back to everyone, especially Lily, who had a revelation.
It's really like, all right, this is gonna sound bad. This could go bad. But everybody touch the Tesla coil, and maybe we won't die. Probably, most likely, but I don't know. And then she goes over
What?
to touch the Tesla coil as she's babbling.
What do you mean touch the Tesla coil? It's gonna fry
Foolish.
us.
It depends
Now
on life
I will go
energy.
as now I'll go
Depends
as
on
far
the-
as to insult your intelligence, Lady Caldwin. There is enough in there to fry this entire fucking city. Who do you think you are?
I'm Lillian fucking Caldwin, she says as she touches the Tesla coil.
It's like Guardians of the Galaxy. We need to come together. We
You
can't
gotta
handle
come
the
together.
Infinity Stone alone.
Exactly.
Come on, let's see what happens. I saved before this. It's fine.
Ambrose is very apprehensive, but like, there's no other option. He's in this impenetrable dome, and he doesn't want God to be resurrected in this asshole to do it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
reluctantly, he goes up and like touches the Tesla coil with Lily, hoping to trust in her judgment.
Well,
Molly
it wouldn't be
immediately
the
goes
first
up.
time I've been struck by lightning, but whatever.
Now, always remember, there's more people in your party than you may see. If you wanted to call upon help, now would be the time.
Oh, sure.
I'm not that close with my God.
Oh, I know what he's saying. I know what he's trying to tell us.
You can blow Patron 5 to help you here.
Ralva!
No, Ralva's not here. Ralva's not your Patron 5.
Rava gets like infinity's like fucking Thanos snapped as soon as he touches it. Nah, but I'll call upon my Patron 5.
Okay. You
Ambrose
reach-
would not like if it is an option he knows it would help, he would not hold back.
And but Patron 2.
The answer is called
At
immediately
Patron
as you place hand onto the Tesla coil. You can see beside you, reaching out to touch it, right where you have is the gauntleted hand of the Forsaken, and he looks over at you and he just says, "This is what must be done."
Ambrose steels himself, and he endures.
It hasn't even fired yet, but it's the tense is the tension is rising. Molly, what do you do?
Dude, I really don't want to call upon him for this. Not because I wouldn't want to use him, use this ability,
You don't want to
but
hurt
I
him.
hate that. But it's gonna hurt him,
Yeah. If you
and
like,
I don't think I'll
it can be a
take more
thing where
damage.
Okay. It also
for-
could be a thing where
for
he
this.
comes to help you, right? Because they can do it on their volition. You don't have to ask them. It can be a thing where like Liz the player wants help, but Molly the character wouldn't ask for help, so we can just justify the outsider doing it on his own volition.
Well, that I will tell you the truth that can work out because as a player, of course, I would like my God to help out with this situation because obviously this is the big bad. But as Molly, she wouldn't. She just wouldn't do that. She wouldn't call upon him if it means that there's a chance that he would get hurt. So it's kind of like because of that, I can't. But if he decides to show up and put like hands on shoulder, fucking takes damage, well, that's up to him. But yeah, as a
I think he
player,
would.
Give you a shoulder massage real quick.
He's a big boy. He
Little
can
bad.
handle it.
no.
Molly places their hand onto the Tesla coil, and you can feel this strange kind of like gut-eating feeling move up and down you, and this like dread and tension begins to raise as the charge of it becomes like lighter or louder and louder and brighter, and then to your side you can see the long-sleeved arm and hand of the outsider as he places hands onto the Tesla coil. And he just looks over at you with a smile, and he just says, "Well, I'm never one to be outdone by Corvo Attano."
Yeah, I think
Molly giggles.
Volcan being the last one, he's like, well, if everyone else is doing it, it wouldn't be the first time I've been struck by lightning, but let's go. and I'm going to put one hand on it, and I'm going to use my Stormbearer ability, which is level 1, to siphon as much electricity, if it's even anything close to that, as I
Sure
can.
thing. Trying to connect your magics with this magics. You can see as Vigo, it just says, "No, futile. Absolutely futile. You are wasting your time. There is nothing that can be done. In fact, all I need is you." And as he says that, he flips the final switch, and immediately he goes stiff. It looks like when someone tries to reach out of their seat because they're getting electrocuted, like straight up like executioner's chair. As there's it's really ungraceful too. He goes like as he's
Right.
just getting completely fucking disintegrated, and you can see as this black light begins to emanate from out behind his eyes, and then it sparks, and his eyes are burned away as this electricity enters his skull, and this black lightning begins to pour out from his mouth. As eventually his spasms turns to screams, and then he's ash. He turns to ash. Complete fucking ash that settles down into his chair. And as that happens, the Tesla coil fires, and there is this bright light that it doesn't even act like light. It acts like darkness, consuming all the light around it. And for a moment, you are plunged into blindness, left only with your sensation, this pain, this racking pain through your body is actually not going to be that bad because you both from Patron 5. No one takes damage.
Fucking
Hey,
that one
ooh.
from Home Alone.
Yeah. But let's see what happens next.
As the slight amount of electricity moves through you can see as it's focused elsewhere, as the Forsaken stands resolute, this black lightning arcing all around him, up and down through him, much like Volcan. Whenever he's in his storm aura, he seems to be able to absorb it, but then by the end of it, he falls onto his knees, onto one hand, punching at the ground as steam rises from this black mist, rises from him. And he looks up at Ambrose with a weakened nod before you can see as he disappears into this black mist and almost carried away by the wind.
Oh, he's dead.
The outsider.
Sorry.
I
Molly,
look at the outsider.
if you try to look at the outside, you can see he's you can't see him initially because it's all dark. You can hear him similarly getting tased. He doesn't seem to have the resolve to not make any sound like Corvo does. He definitely makes the stuttered grunt, and he would the last thing you would hear is probably fuck, and then there's the sound of a boom of electricity. And when the light subsides, there's just a mess of gore, as if someone just fucking exploded right next to you.
You killed
just
the
hear
outsider.
You hear teeth chattering, and then
No!
There's probably
The
some
outsider was a bitch.
outsider on you, Molly. There's gore and viscera on half your body.
No! Say
Gross.
that to
You should
me!
wipe that off.
And then a few moments after that, when Molly's left and what the fuck just happened? Did they actually just kill the outsider? There's the same 6 musical notes as you're familiar with, the stinger. This time as if it said from beyond the grave. It's definitely from the void. It's something to show you that the powers that be are still there.
Drama queen. All I'm saying, my god didn't do that. He took it like a man.
Molly's just standing there, just covered in blood, fucking unknown.
Viscera.
And she's like, what the fuck?
So for some reason, it's green.
That's what happens if you kill the outsider. He actually fucking dies because he's mortal enough. You can shoot the outsider in the head, and he will fall over.
No, don't say that. God damn it.
You lose
That's the
Patron 5
downside of
outsider,
being
and
mortal.
your mark disappears. He's dead as hell permanently.
No, no,
This
could you
is
imagine?
the main reason why I didn't want him to do this, because I know he's
Yeah.
fucking he bleeds.
Yeah, gods do bleed. Oh, okay, but after a few moments, you hear this echoing sound, which doesn't seem to be playing from any like speaker system. It's just this sound that emanates through the building. It sounds so distant, like down a long hallway, but it's getting closer and closer, lapping over itself repeatedly. It's the fucking maniacal laughter of Vigo Watson, and he just says, "It worked! Regardless of your best attempts, it worked! Now you will be crushed, pulverized under the rubble that will be Winddown!" As he says that, the walls begin to shift, kind of like folding in on themselves, expanding out. The ceiling begins to become lower. These big bricks of machinery begin to protrude out. These blocks of engines connect to each other. The machinery around you is moving in a completely impossible way. It's more than just, like a Tesla coil coming out from the wall. It's more than what could be done with clockwork machinery, even advanced clockwork machinery. It looks like, and this is the best way I can describe it, you're inside a massive fucking transformer, and it's transforming in front of you. You all have to get the fuck out before this space you're in doesn't exist anymore.
I knew it. I know what's coming.
Thankfully,
Ambrose.
it's not too hard.
Okay. Ambrose like looks around as this is happening, and he looks to his allies as we're just recovering from getting electrocuted, and he just kind of shouts to them, "Go! We got to get out of here fast!"
Almost as like as an effort to try and slow you down, the elevators like lock up. And if anyone goes to like try and press them, there's like a like recorded message that repeats over and over again. What you end up doing is smashing through the windows that are having like these metal bars come down over them to try and like seal you in. And you're all able to escape out from it, having to climb onto the exterior of this thing as it's beginning to morb. It is morbing. It is transforming right in front of you. And it becomes is so obvious when a whole ass foot steps out from the tower, and what remains of the tower it steps out of becomes another foot, and it extends further upwards, and the top of the Space Needle begins to contort and become that more of a torso with head on top, arms begin step by step moving out from it as some magical means, some ridiculous magical energy has possessed the very building itself and is shifting its matter into that of a humanoid form, into that of a massive clockwork mecha.
I knew it. I called it, and I fucking
knew it.
Where's ours?
He
Where's
called
ours?
it.
I know it's coming.
Where is yours, little man? As little man, you look around for your mecha. What the fuck mecha are you supposed to get into? There's not one.
It's gonna appear eventually.
Probably the
That's what you can
mecha,
hope.
but isn't that we're in one.
You can see as the army that you saved underneath you begins to run. Gristolians and Morlans just run. There's fuck all they can do, and they figure killing each other doesn't matter as much as getting out of the way of its stepping feet. This thing moves incredibly slow, but as it takes like its first 3 steps, it's moving straight towards the only other thing as big as it is in Winddown, the Elder Tree, the University of Winddown, where the refugees still remain. As actually, what would you all do? How would you all react?
Ambrose is definitely like looking at this, and he's like, "Holy shit!" And he looks at the others, and he's like, "This, I don't know if this is something we can fight, but we can't let it reach the refugees. We have to stall for time, even if it means putting our lives on the line."
Volcan is silent. He's thinking. He's contemplating. And this is probably the first time you've ever seen him like nervous, because he knows how bad this is for sure. It's the first time that like nervous tics of his are coming out. He's like he's kind of like biting on his thumbnail almost. Like, okay, what to do? I have an idea. or I have an idea, but I think we need to get to the university.
What?
I don't think we have time.
What's? I mean, we might be able to, but what's your idea? I need to
It's
know.
the biggest. I don't know if this is going to work, but our best chance is to use the biggest source of magic that we have. And that's at the university.
Just as you gestures over to the university, you can hear something spoken over the wind, almost as if like a blizzard has picked up in this place. But maybe it's just the force of something screaming out, and it says something in a language nobody fucking recognizes. You can recognize though the voice of Dawn, and as it finishes with what definitely sounds like an incantation, yeah, she finishes with, "I will not let you, Vigo!" And as she does so, this bright pillar of light forms up from the Elderwood and reaches into the sky like this fucking hand of God. And as it disappears, you can see lighting up the sky. The only other thing that rivals the brightness of the new moon, the second moon, is what looks to be a star, a massive bright northern star. And while you are under it, you gain the Blessing of Bright. You all regain 3 willpower, focus, and plus 2 HP.
Nice.
Nice.
Regain up to our max, I assume.
With focus, you can go over.
Okay.
All right. Got a little extra focus to work with.
How much extra? Sorry, I was caught up in the narrative.
Plus 4 focus.
Okay.
Ooh!
Okay, I can now be much more liberal with my damage with focus.
Yeah, you can.
Is this enough to defeat such a titan?
You hear behind you, Ambrose, as you say that, or as you maybe just think that, you hear, "No Attano has ever had to face down this magnitude of a threat before. But none can ever say they've faced 2 Attanos and succeeded." You feel the grasp of the Forsaken on your shoulder, and there's this surge of inner strength, both through an emotional core and through a physical legitimacy. And you feel as if you've become lighter and lighter, and it's unlike going into your Pog form, your Catalyst of Vengeance, but it is the same energies imbuing you now, turning you into what is necessary to slay this giant. And I will send you something.
I'm surprised Bamboy resisted.
I consider turning the tree into a mech.
I thought you were gonna pull
I
some
seriously
god
considered
shit. I honestly thought the tree was gonna become a mech.
It was on the table.
I
So
remembered
that's kinda
like the
silly, wasn't it?
tree. That's right.
But why do that when I can just Giga Juice all of you? And Ambrose becomes the shadow over Winddown.
My God.
After that, let me see.
Okay.
You can see stepping up beside you, Molly, is the outsider who's like brushing off some viscera from himself and is like, "How uncouth. This is bad, isn't it?"
Kind of looks at him like a raised eyebrow. That was an awful trick, but yes.
What the fuck?
And he holds up his hands as if like to defend himself. It's like, "No trick on my hand. If I could have avoided that, believe me, I would have."
She nods.
Mm.
She understands, but it doesn't make any difference. She still hated the fact that he had it to come in and hurt himself like that. So,
Yeah.
but she nods.
Much better that it be me than you, Molly. Much better, because these people are going to need you. I'm remiss to say, I don't know if there's much I could offer you. He kind of like scratches the back of his head, like looks over at Ambrose and the Forsaken. Always upstaging me. We'll improvise.
We'll find a way. Yeah.
And he looks around. He nods. Yes, that will suffice. There's enough energy here. Chaotic, uncontrolled, but desperate, vengeful, and powerful. Everyone that he's killed, their ghost resides, and I still have dominion over them. They're yours, Molly. Their strength given to you if you can reach them. Play a song. Play a requiem for all who have fallen here.
She looks up at the mecha, whatever he called. She nods. Yeah, I think I need to get closer. But I think I could do that.
You get Requiem for the Fallen. As soon as you begin playing music, which can be whenever you want, you get these benefits.
Only me?
Only you. Everyone's getting their shit, but this is yours.
Okay. Okay, that's okay. I was worried. I was like, dang. I'm sorry, you guys.
This next one is a fucking brick. Jesus
Okay.
Christ. As Molly goes to smile at the outsider, she freezes. The outsider freezes too. The Forsaken freezes. Volcan freezes. Lily, time is frozen,
Yeah,
and you are not.
a familiar feeling.
You see standing at the edge of the like shoulder plate that you're on this mecha is an individual with a long brimmed hat that kind of covers his eyes. He's wearing a very nice jacket, and you can see there are accents of like a wooden frame underneath. He doesn't seem to be human. He definitely looks like a clockwork man. And you can see that he says to you, "It's not exactly my place to always intervene, but it's the place of no man to usurp fate such as he has. Lady Caldwin, you must rectify this transgression against the sacred destiny, and I will give you the power to do so."
And then Lily would kind of just bow her head a little bit and say, "As you wish."
As you do so, you feel as your gun begins to merge with your hand. The technology is
Christ,
literally
it's a brick.
folding over each other. It is a real big brick. As your blade arm, your mechanical hand, and your gun become one device, and it resembles that of a railgun, a electric magnet coil-driven spike launcher.
Jesus.
As you like look down and seeing what's happening, expecting some pain but finding none, you look back up and Mr. Mahogany is gone.
That's just like him.
Like a gust of wind. That's all he is.
He was there one moment and then gone the next.
All right, let's get
Volcan.
I'm interested to hear Volcan.
Yeah.
As you this nervousness, unlike any gang leader, is something you've not felt for a long while. Always one to be in control, one to be ahead of the game. It's rare for these kind of things to happen, and it's only stacking on top. It is so many things, so many revelations have been happening recently, and the stakes have never been higher than they are right now. And almost in response to this, perhaps nearly overwhelming sense, there is an immediate shift, like someone disturbing the tranquil flat top of a pond. There's a ripple that moves through your heart that commands calmness through all of you. And
The nervousness disappears immediately.
You hear in your mind the sound of a Pandician oath said in the Pandician language. said by not a woman, but sounds like a man. It says, "I do not carry fire. I will not be bound by day. I've made allies of the figures in the dark. They will show me the way."
Green Lanterns might.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I based it off. Actually, little man, you got it. Fucking straight on. And at once, all of the sophisticated mark across you begins to glow this pale, kind of like bluish white. The same light emanates from behind your eyes as your eyes begin to glow first with a flash, and then they subside for just a dim intelligence. This feeling of absolute assurity and comfort overwhelms you and mixes with your usual sense of control and strength, and you get Vindex Lune.
What a brick.
It's the second biggest.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang.
Wow. You're skipping on my stuff, Bamboy? I see how
Straight
it is.
up, little man. Straight up. I was like,
Why
you know,
didn't you
Amber's
give
probably
me
on his
more?
own could kill this thing. Because, little man, you're so fucking stacked.
I'm not stacked, Bamboy. So,
Yeah.
no.
After that, well, would anybody have any reaction?
You just see Lily like just adjusting the different parts of her new railgun arm with spikes on it, like just testing features, but not actually firing it, just like testing it. She's just like doing the little like autistic scientist thing of like, oh, what does this do? What does this do? What does this do?
For Volcan, the nervousness and jitteriness that he's never with, that he had, just melts away as his posture realigns. He looks up, breathes in, looks down, and with his exhale, there's an amount of steam that shouldn't be in this heat, and a cold confidence just overwhelms him, overtakes him. I know what to do.
Ambrose, Molly,
Ambrose?
do you have any reactions?
Ambrose would, as he like becomes two Attanos at once, obviously. He takes a deep breath as well, and kind of like steels himself with determination, knowing what has to happen here, and he raises his blade towards the monstrosity, and he says out to his party, "We will not come by another chance like this. We must defeat this thing here. It is not a matter of trying. If we cannot stop it, only God knows what it will do to the rest of the Isles."
So shall it be done.
And Molly?
I can't wait to take this baby out for a spin. God damn it!
If any of us are the perish here, just know it was an honor to fight alongside you all.
I'll be sure to write something interesting on all your tombstones.
Thanks. It was truly fun playing with you guys.
Would Molly begin playing the Requiem?
I suppose she would.
What kind of music do you think she would play for all who have fallen here?
Emo rock.
It probably would be something like that because it is a very sad day. It's she has a music box. A violin is truly a good instrument for this one, but she has to make do what she can. She very much
You can
will
ask the
play
outsider for his fiddle.
his fiddle.
He would so give it to you, Liz. You gotta.
The instrument will make more sense if it was like a fiddle or like a violin kind. But it's either or. she will make do with the. It would be a sad piano. Like that's what I think.
Oh
Molly
yeah, that's
would
also really
end up
good.
going with because because it's kind of like a piano. I forget how it kind of
Mhm.
looks like. Um, either or, uh, it wouldn't make too much of a difference. Whether using a different instrument or not.
We'll go with Molly's first instinct as she begins to play a requiem that laments the tragedy that has happened here. Those spirits that were released when you blew up you didn't exactly blow it up, when the Walsh Industrial Complex blew up, that screamed out into every direction at once. They begin to swarm Molly, whip around her at some distance, more distance than to catch her in it. Like a 30 feet storm of these spirits begins to emanate around her, like straight up Death Eaters, circling around her over and over again, more joining to it, becoming this almost an opaque wall of this spirit essence. As these gaunt figures that like slightly resemble portions of skeletons kept together with this black smoke begin to listen and rally around this music. You can see Molly as let me double check your function real quick. Uh, some move to you and cling to you unseen by most, but more than visible by Molly. They hold on to your arms, onto your midsection, so that you could fly like them, like a ghost. And you can see as this happens, you become intangible yourself, entering your ghostly state, taking a step towards the other side, uh, more close to these ghosts than the living you once were, and you're able to harness their energy in this moment. As you do so, the outsider like nods twice and gives you a thumbs up.
Yeah, very beautiful. I like that.
For Ambrose, it's wings, as these spectral, like skeletal wings emanate out from him, a good 10 feet wingspan as they reach out and then kind of like come together until needed.
Yippee!
And with that, the camera begins to pull out, and it sees the party on the shoulder of this mech, completely ignoring them as it's taking a step every 30 seconds towards the university, making smashes as it does so. It zooms out further, and it sees the head of this massive mecha, as big as any individual building. It sees as the mark becomes smaller and smaller as it zooms out further and further, and it sees the entirety of Winddown. It sees the mountain that you're standing on, the mecha looking like it could push over the mountain if it tried. It sees the university so far away when you're on the ground, but here it just looks like the distance of the length, the height of the mecha itself. It zooms out further until we can no longer see the brigade on the shoulder of the mecha any longer, but we still see it above the buildings, above the people below it. The only things that are left in the detail of Winddown are the Elderwood and the Watson Titan. With that, we end the session. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
I cannot wait
Yeah.
to do all this math every time I fire
Dude,
my gun.
this is almost as crazy as the time you thought Joan of Arc was Scottish.
Why are you like this?
I didn't
First off,
forget this time, man.
Irish. But yeah.
That's a little Easter egg.
Oh no.
What are the maze again?
And it's not a banger,
Then I will
boys.
stop the recording here. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching our Dishonored TTRPG in the Empire. Come back next time for the awesome ass finale of our Chapter 2, the Vigo Watson mecha.